Hello, everyone. Or should I say, greetings, rejects. Welcome to another Darktide stream. As always, I am Zaruk Windcaller, your guardian, your high remembrancer, and your arbiter. Before we get started, first things first, thank you, Sangria Snake, for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Make yourself at home. We're about to get started. And for those of you who don't know what Darktide is, buckle the fuck up, rejects. You're in for one hell of a show. For those among you who are my fellow rejects, get your weapons. We've got work to do. We're going back in. But I'm not going in alone tonight. As before, I'm going in with a friend. Lilin VDaemon, Daemon, will be joining us as well. And we're going to shoot our way through these plague-infested halls and see what exactly is going on. So, sit down, enjoy yourselves. Go give Lilin a follow. Cataclysm, if you could be so nice as to give Lilin a shout out. They actually, I've got their thing right here. There we go. If you could give a link to their channel and give them a shout out, I would appreciate it. And then get a multi-stream set up. But yeah, aside from that, if you're new here or part of that raid group, sit back, enjoy yourselves, and let's have some fun. So here's my current character. For those who may not know a lot about Darktide, if you were part of the beta testing group, which I was, you get a nice helmet with a stylized B for beta test on it. So if you see anyone wearing a helmet with a B marking on it, that means they were around for the beta test. And again, Sangria, thank you for the raid. I might actually be reaching out to you soon, Sangria. I want to talk business about something. Timidity begets indecision. Indecision begets treachery. To relinquish contempt is capitulation. All right, here's hoping we find some more funny stuff, because yesterday we had somebody with a big head, with a big helmet. Not a big head, but a big helmet. So, hello, Spike. I know you aren't you supposed to be drawing right now? I actually have your on another tab. I actually have your drawing thing up, so I can support you that way. All right, let's see. Any good weapons? Not really. Nothing really on sale right now. Alright, what is our challenges for today?
Rannick has authorized a mission suited to your talents.
Alright, kill someone, kill with range, kill melee, missions, and the scriptures. Okay, that's not too bad. I can do that. And what are our limited time acquisitions? Ugh. Ooh! Ah, no, I take that back. That's not very good. It's gold, which means it's not... I mean, it's... Twitch blocked what? Oh, multi-Twitch is borked. Hold on. Maybe I can, Okay, never mind. I was going to try out Twitch's new guest star thing, but it only works on, Firefox right now. And I use, Safari. That sucks. But yeah, this this would be cool, but the problem is even with these high rarity weapons, they always get outpaced so quickly. Yeah, I think we're good for now.
You will perform splendidly, I'm sure.
All right. Bloody blah 1029, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Forest of Memories. Make yourself at home. Yeah, you did shout yourself out. Why'd you shout yourself out? I have no idea, and you just did it again. I do not know why that's happening, Cataclysm. That's actually pretty funny, though. Alright. There we go. That's better. Right. So now we just gotta wait for Lilin, then we'll get started. Cataclysm, if you can, check the multi-stream a few more times, see if it works. If not, we'll just deal with it.
May I be of assistance?
Oh, it just reset. Okay, anything good in here? Not really. Basic stuff, I guess. That actually might be useful at some point. If only it was lower level. Screw it. So, for those who might be new to Darktide or have never played a game like this before, let me give you some quick tips. It may seem like a good idea to use your money on higher powered stuff, but here's a better tip. Get lower powered, like low rarity stuff like white and green, and then take it over here to the tech priests, to Hadron, and upgrade it. Because stuff that you upgrade from lower rarity will always be stronger than the stuff you buy, like, just that you pick up. Yeah.
Do not waste the time you have.
Alright. This is gonna be fun. While we're here, let's go over some of the penances I'm going to be trying to get today, hopefully. Naturally, there's the I Love the Militarum, which is just, you know, reach level 25. I could try to get Vantage Point, which is nice, but the ones that give you stuff are Make Every Shot Count, Deadeye, and on Overwatch. This one's not too bad. But, well, I say it's not. The trade-off with it is that you have to actually get the kills. If it was hits, that'd be easy, but it's kill. So on difficulty 4, there's 5 difficulties. On difficulty 4 or higher, during a single use of my ability, kill 5 highlighted enemies with weak spot hits whilst using a weapon's secondary action. And for me, that's basically ADS, aim down the sights. So I have to get 5 kills on 5 highlighted enemies. That's not too bad, but the problem is that volley fire only lasts like 20 seconds. So that's 1 kill every 4 seconds. And that's not easy to do. You need a really high-powered weapon for that. There's also on Overwatch, which is complete a full mission on Malice threat or higher without taking any melee damage. Malice is difficulty 3, so don't take any melee damage. That's yeah, it's as absurd as you think it sounds. And then Make Every Shot Count, which honestly, funny thing about this one, well, okay. So on Overwatch and Make Every Shot Count. Oh, hey, Lilin. Sorry about that.
Hey,
how you doing?
No worries. I just got here.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. Fun fact. Darktide crashed while I was still running my ads.
Yeah, told you.
Yeah. Kind of incredible.
I was going over some of the penances with my chat and how some of them are kind of ridiculous.
Oh?
Well, what class do you play again?
I'm playing Zealot.
Okay. So, for example, some of the sharpshooter ones are, as I went over with my chat, like I'll read off the really tough ones, are, one of them is actually really easy to cheese, but the other two are not. Like there's Deadeye, which is on Heresy threat or higher, so, you know, difficulty 4 or higher, during a single use of volley fire, which is my ability, kill 5 highlighted enemies with weak spot hits while using a weapon's secondary action. So 1 kill, 5 kills, 1 every 4 seconds, basically.
Damn.
Yeah. And then make every shot count, which is complete a mission on heresy threat or higher with no ammo remaining and 100% accuracy.
Oh.
Yeah.
So spend every single bullet.
Yeah. And don't miss.
That's a tough combo to do.
And then the one that's easy to cheese, from what people have told me, is called On Overwatch, which is complete a full mission on the third Malice threat or higher without taking any melee damage. You just can't get touched once. However, I have had Punishable Horror confirmed it yesterday. That and some of the people with me confirmed it as well. You can cheese this one by starting a mission, leaving the game, and then coming back in right at the end.
Oh.
As long as you don't get hit, you're okay.
I mean, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Also, I have a I set up my mod set up a multi-stream in my chat so people can watch you and I at the same time. So
nice.
But yeah, and then for you, let's see. I've seen some of the ones you have to do, which are bonkers. Let's see. Complete a full mission on heresy threat or higher in under 20 minutes with less than a wound's worth of health remaining for 7. Good God!
Wow.
So basically, get a mission, blitz a mission in under 20 minutes at difficulty 4 with less than with less than a wound's worth of health remaining for 75% of the time. So for 15 minutes, basically, you can't have more than one thing of health.
Oh.
It's called Just a Flesh Wound. No thanks.
That I don't know if I'm going to get that one.
And then we have, on heresy threat or higher, heal to 75% health with life gained solely from the Holy Revenant feat. What's that?
Probably one of the feats that gets you stuff.
Oh, okay.
I can check those. Let's see. Holy Revenant. How far down the line do we think that's going to be? I'm going to tell you right now. I'm like level 5, so I'm still working on everything.
Oh, that's cool. Don't worry about it.
Oh, Holy Revenant. Until death ends, you gain health based on the damage dealt during until death. Melee damage heals for twice the amount. So basically, almost die, and then heal back up.
Yeah. What do I mean by the great... Lolf, I meant cheese by how you can just easily breeze through the... just cheat the mission. I don't know what you mean about the Great Pumpkin. Those are the 3 things you don't talk about. Religion, politics, and the Great Pumpkin. And if you understand that reference... If anyone understands that reference, congratulations, your Christmas childhood didn't suck.
Yeah. I too wait on a pumpkin patch on Halloween night.
I love that movie.
Same.
Alright, so, I sent you an invite, but I'm guessing it might have crashed before you got it. I'll send you another. I'll send you another one.
Still be able to get it. Is this gonna work for me?
Yes, it did.
Oh, it did?
Yes, I just accepted
there we go.
you.
Okay, nice.
Alright, you are level 5, so we'll probably have to stick with 1 and 2 difficulty missions. That's okay, though.
I'm still working up.
It's cool. What happens if I only know about Charlie Brown through cultural osmosis? As long as you know about Charlie Brown, that's fine.
Yeah. What a fool I was. You owe me restitution. Exactly, Blink.
Yeah. All right, so why don't we go do level 2 assassination, and I'll show you how you can literally you can basically cheese the boss.
Okay.
My moderator's asking, why is everyone Padarus now? Because it's Christmas.
Yeah, it's Crimbus.
It's Crimbus. Crimbus.
I'm an enabler. I bought Padarus for Padaru PNGs for me and 2 friends.
Hashire soriyo kaze no yo ni tsukimi hara wo padoru. Oh, you celebrate Yule. Oh, cool.
My model is lagging. Okay, let me turn the graphics down. Because the frame rate is set to unlimited.
Yeah, no. Oh, the preachers get the... Oh, why do you get the cool swords? Oh, wait, that's because you're a preacher, of course.
Yeah. You get big sword. We also get small swords, but the small swords aren't as fun.
Yeah.
Intel's identified a high-value target, and Rannick wants it dead. You'll find the target in the
No,
enforcer
my model
station.
seems to be okay
It's
now. I
ruined,
don't know if
but
it's just that I'm lagging in
The sewers are your way in. From there, you'll be heading up into the torrent
in
proper.
that little main area because it's loading so many people.
Yeah.
Oh no, there we go again. Okay, I'll just need a second at the start of the mission.
Sure, take your time. Alright, take your time.
Alright, I'm speed running. And then I think everything else is okay. I'm still a little laggy. Drop the graphics quality down. And turn ray tracing below. That should do it. There we go. Okay, I'm set.
Alright, let's roll.
Alright, violence.
Ah, by the throne that reeks!
Can't always be sunshine and flowers, can it?
No laws here! Stay alert!
Make your way to the Ascender. We'll talk again once you're in the streets.
Weapons
We're
on
going to get
station!
bonk, knife, and shovel. Exactly.
Okay,
Have
quick
a-
tip for this part, for missions that take place here. Before you drop down this hatch right here, always throw a grenade,
Throwing grenade!
Okay.
just in case. Oh, hey, you want to see something cool?
Yeah.
Check this out. Check this out. Well, let me find something to shoot at first. Then I'll show you something cool.
Okay.
High-level las gun.
Oh,
Yep.
that does some damage.
Yep. It's the recon las gun, so it's rapid fire, fully automatic.
It's a big flashlight.
Yeah. But not as big as the adamantium balls of your average guardsman.
Yeah. Charging horde of orcs, and their only response is, I have this flashlight and tissue paper.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And this wheelbarrow to carry my huge adamantium balls into battle. Let's go.
Yep.
Standard issue of the guardsman. Your flashlight, your wet t-shirt, and your wheelbarrow.
Exactly.
Can you also play as the Necrons? Not in this. This is you can only play as Inquisitorial troopers, but we have rumors that right now we're only fighting cultists and like plague stuff. But there is a rumor coming that we'll be able to fight Xenos in the future, so that should be fun.
Can't wait to fight here.
Got a sniper. Trapper.
Thrones with me, weren't you? Give me a hand!
Like ye think? Have some of that.
Look at you all helping out. Dark as a dog, eh? Throwing grenade!
Watch the barrel. Watch the barrel.
Yep. I have meleeed barrels and died before.
Oh yeah, that looks dead set, don't it?
Try as I might.
Appearance we for again with this. I agree.
The scale of these things.
Play Chaos Marines at some point.
Oh yeah, they'll be plague marines. Don't you worry about that. There will be.
Okay.
You can't have Nurgle. Can't fight Nurgle without plague marines.
True.
They'll be here. What about gene stealers and their obsession with denim? Well, considering it's a plague infestation, I doubt we'll deal with Tyranids, but you never know. We'll probably fight gene stealer cults, though.
Yeah,
We probably
I
will
was
fight
just
those.
thinking that.
Yeah. Oh, that don't sound good. Oh, that's a plague ogren. You ever fought one of
Yeah.
those?
Yeah.
All right,
not
cool.
one. It was not fun.
Oh no, that's a beast of Nurgle. Never mind.
Oh, okay. Nurgle not as bad.
Uh oh. Nope. So, fun fact about the Beast of Nurgle, they're actually not aggressive. They're actually just looking to give, they're actually very lonely, and they just want attention from somebody. And in the lore, they'll literally try to hug people, except they're so toxic and, sickly that just touching someone will kill them. And upon the person they're hugging's death, they have like a 10-second period of sadness, and then they get happy again and go look for someone else.
Aww.
Yeah.
Engaging precision fire! Aim that thing!
And Papa Nurgle does have some of the best friends.
Yeah.
Ow.
Go down. Oh, yeah. Got it.
I almost got bored.
It's done! Oh, it's done, well done!
I mean, Blurgle Nurgle. Exactly.
Grandfather Nurgle loves all his children. Sorry if that disturbed anybody. People say I can do a really good Nurgle impression.
I mean, it's good.
Pilgrims as far as the eye can see.
By the way, is your mic okay? Because, like, I had to turn you up really high on Discord.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that. My mic, like, it's fine on my stream, and then on other people's streams, it's super quiet.
Okay. Oop.
I can turn it up more.
Just a little bit more.
Okay.
I love when you throw grenades and you can actually do damage to people by hitting them with a grenade. It's hilarious.
Yeah. Okay, is this any better?
Yo, yeah, it's way better. Thank you.
Okay, good.
I just love that resounding whack when you hit somebody with a grenade. Or you could be an Ogren player and hit them with the grenade box.
Yeah, just the entire box.
Yeah. Hey, Pat's the Reviewer. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Forest of Memories. Make yourself at home. I'm Zaruk Windcaller, and I'm collabing with Lilin today.
Hi, Pats. Plague Father, yeah. The Great Danes just unaware of their own size. That does sound about right.
What?
The Beast of Nurgle, just giant Great Danes. I think
Yeah,
they're lap
basically.
pets.
Yes, basically. That is a good description. Just giant slobbering things that want love and attention. Unfortunately, everything they touch dies, so...
Yeah.
Grandfather Nurgle, why did you make me this way? You are beautiful the way you are.
Kind of like a demented Yoda.
Yeah, he's basically that weird uncle that everybody loves, but nobody wants to invite to anything.
Mm-hmm.
He goes good, Pats. In a way, Nurgle's kind of a play on that. You know that saying, he's a little confused, but he's got the spirit? Nurgle's basically like, oh, he's disgusting, but we love him. That kind of thing. Whereas Slaanesh is, they're disgusting, we don't love them, and we don't want them here.
Yeah. We do not interact with them.
Yeah, that's the member of the family we don't interact with, if we can help it.
There we go.
Thomas, yeah. Papa Nurgle, my skin itches. It's just the boils of my love on the surface, child. It's just... I mean, yeah. However, I should mention, just because Papa Nurgle loves his subjects does not mean that he doesn't know how to discipline them. And Nurgle has very interesting punishments for people who fail. So...
I mean, he is the only of the Chaos Gods that will actually go through on giving people immortality.
Yes, in his
Just,
own way.
not the way they ask for.
Yeah, just not the way you asked for it, yes. You asked for immortality, and basically it's just, oh yeah, and remember, he is... So, we're going to... This is a bit of a deep dive here, but everyone, if you don't know much about... For anyone who doesn't know about the Chaos Gods, essentially, they are evil, yes, but they're also representations of reality. Nurgle's the god, represents life and decay. That's his whole thing. He's the embodiment of life and decay. So to Nurgle, life is a good thing, but it's also there's also a life cycle. So life and death are both important. So when you ask Papa Nurgle for immortality, he's going to be like, oh, okay, I can give you that. You're probably going to wish you were dead, though.
Yep. Slanesh loves you, though. They just want you to feel... Slanesh does not... Slanesh, I feel like Slanesh is the only true evil one.
Slanesh is basically... Slanesh is evil in the sense of that it's basically... You know how... the saying goes that there's too much of a good thing. That's basically Slanesh. It's that it's everything to the point that it's all bad.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing.
God of excess.
Yeah, basically, yeah. The Dark Prince of excess. And to be fair, there's nothing wrong with a little action every now and again. But when that's all you think about, and you're also hitting every drug imaginable, that's it's not good anymore. And that's what Slanesh is about. I did have
Plus,
one.
Of the gods, they're the edgy teenager.
Yeah,
so.
and they're also the youngest, which makes sense for them to be the edgy teenager. So.
Can you not be made out of armor? I need to hit you with sticks.
There we go. So, fun fact: I actually had a good friend of mine. She's in the transitional part of her, transitional part of her life. And she mentioned, she goes like, "Are you telling me Slanesh is a trans ally?" And I'm like, "No, no, that's not. No,
Slanesh is a trans enemy."
Yes, Slanesh is a trans enemy. That is not the kind of. It's not the kind of person you want backing you up. Like actually, it's funny. I joked with him. I'm like, if you want a true trans ally, go look at Korn. Korn doesn't.
Yeah.
Korn cares not from where the blood flows or who makes it flow. Korn just wants the blood.
Yeah.
You identify as a woman now. Good. Bring me the blood of both men and women.
Identify as a threat.
Yeah. Yes. You are now a threat. Yeah. That is. Yeah. That's actually true. Korn would be like, you will identify yourself as a fucking threat.
Tell me that's not the demon host.
Oh God, demon host? No.
Yeah.
Nope. Okay. So you explain what that is.
You know the witch from Left 4 Dead? That.
Yeah,
but
worse.
Demon host over here.
Yeah, we're gonna. Crap.
I found out the hard way because the first time I met one, I ran up and hit it with my stick.
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, so here's the problem with the demon host. The demon host is Lilin's right. It's basically the witch from Left 4 Dead. However, the difference is that unlike the witch. Uh-oh. Nope, don't touch it.
Oh, time to go.
No, leave it be. Don't touch it.
Don't touch.
Okay.
Slanesh is a trans ally, but they just don't know when to stop adding things and changing things. I mean,
Yeah.
if you want to put it that way, then Slanesh is a trans ally if your goal is to have all the pronouns.
Yeah.
If you want your pronouns to be any and all, then yes.
I mean, Slanesh is literally he, she, and it all at once. So, he, she, they, and it. That's literally how they're described.
Yeah. Pronouns, yes.
Yeah, Slanesh's pronouns are yes. My friend Thomas says, I identify as an attack helicopter. Then go kill in my name! So about the demon host, for those who've never seen one, it is like the witch from Left 4 Dead. There's just one difference. Unlike the witch, which basically has glass bones and paper skin and is super easy to kill, the demon host is the opposite. The demon host,
The demon host lifts.
Yeah, the demon host has the health of a tank, basically. And and if they grab onto somebody, unless you kill it quick, that person's basically dead. So
Yep, I experienced that firsthand. I was like, oh no, it's grabbing me. What does that mean? Oh, I'm dead.
yeah, I got my soul sucked out of me.
The bad suck.
Yeah. I did not consent to this suck. Put me down. A barrel.
Oh, think she's the only true trans ally. All I want for you is to change again and again and
And
again.
again and again and again. Slanesh, what's the safe word? Why are you laughing? That's... Yeah.
Accurate.
Accurate. Very accurate. And please, for anyone listening, understand, as I've tried to tell people in my chat, we joke like this because the world of 40K is friend to no one. You will, like, it is friend to no one. It openly insults and demeans everyone in it. So the reason we make these jokes is because it makes it more palatable, if I'm being honest.
We're taking the
We're taking the piss on
Kane approach.
Yeah, we're taking the piss on it, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes a mob.
All right. And a big boy.
Go get him, Lilin.
Yeah. Violence.
Yeah, violence. What does your grenade do? Is it like a flashbang or something?
Yeah, it's a stun.
Okay.
That's why I feel safe throwing it at my feet.
Ah. She's a little confused, but she's got the spirit.
Yep.
Forward into the unknown.
Man, there's so
And
much
also,
so much plasteel.
I love all the theories that have come out about like how like the theology of 40K works. Like the theory that the reason the Emperor is still alive is that the orcs believe he is.
That's true. I buy into that.
Yeah.
I buy into that.
Like
Though
that is 100%
You know,
true.
though that fan theory has been called into question given the fact that Commissar Yarrick is dead now, and the orcs
Whoa.
thought Yarrick was immortal. So, and yes, in the new Guard Codex, it was confirmed that Yarrick is dead.
Really?
Now
I
we
thought he was still just missing in action.
No, he's dead, and we don't know who killed him. But the headcanon that people are saying is that Angron killed him on Armageddon. Because if you look at the new Angron model, he's got a skull around his waist that has the laser eye on it. So people think he killed Angron. And now,
Patch yourselves up.
you know that meme of like the the exasperated person like wiping their brow with a rag. Someone drew a picture of that of Korn, and it says Korn when he realizes that Angron killed Yarrick and is now inviting the biggest orc wog to his doorstep.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, because the orcs now know that that Gazgul's best friend and rival is dead, so they're gonna come after Angron.
Cowardly fool.
Oh no.
Yep. Are you going to die for this human? Someone is.
The Emperor's with us. So
Hey, Mediocre Mordecai, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Forest of Memories. I appreciate it. Make yourself at home. I'm Zaruk Windcaller, and I'm collabing with Lilin. Is it Lilin VDaemon or Lilin VDaemon?
Okay, so technically it's supposed to be Lilin VDaemon because it's pronounced that way. But because I chose that name out of 40K lore, it's Daemon.
Okay. Okay, look at his shield with a chain weapon.
Oh damn.
Now, if I do this...
Oh, he just doesn't get to have health anymore.
Yep, basically.
I need to get me a chain weapon.
You're a priest. You get an eviscerator. Which is
Yeah, I want it.
Yeah, the two-handed chainsword.
Yeah, give me that Sister Redemptive weapon.
Get him! Get him! Take his lunch money!
Yeah. Eat his ass.
Get him! Take his lunch money!
Angron doesn't, simply can't catch a break, doesn't deserve any of this. Well, I mean, that's what happens when you have nails in your head that make you angry all the time.
Yep, always angry all the time.
And cause you pain if you're not killing someone.
Yep. Alright, one more round.
Right?
Oh, get him! Heretic! Got him.
There we go. Oh god.
Nice.
There we go.
Yep. See, the chain weapons just eat those bosses alive.
Mm-hmm. Just Daemon because of 40K lore. Well, okay, so fun fact. When I was first designing my model, I did use Daemonettes as an inspiration. Mm-hmm. So that's where the whole idea of being a Daemon came from. And then it just evolved from there into well, how about a Sleep Paralysis Demon?
Mm-hmm. And I've even made the joke on my Twitter before. I'm like, woke up from a nap and found Lilin staring at me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've already told Lilin before in another stream. Lilin, my headcanon is that Lilin can teleport between their reality and the forest of memories at any time and just scare the shit out of people.
It's like, hey, how's it going?
Yeah. Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? I can't do that.
Hi, how are you?
That flat monotone delivery. Yeah. Hi, how are you? It's just, I don't know if it's it's if it's supposed to be robotic and monotone or creepy. I can't tell.
Either or.
Ready to serve. Commencing disengagement.
Okay, I've got a question for you, Lilin. What is I asked Horrible Pun this last night. What is one game that you think, that is not a horror game, but you think is scary enough that it could be considered a pseudo horror game?
Ooh. See, that's a tough one because anything where I'm in first person, I will get jump scared.
Mm-hmm.
I would consider Grounded one of those, just because there's so many bugs.
Yeah.
I know that's an issue for some people. I don't usually have that unless there's a spider the size of a Ford Cadillac in front of me.
Yeah. Have you seen I don't know what bug it was, but the creators of that game actually posted a meme on their Twitter where they're like, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? And it's one of the helper bugs. It's reality is a construct. I am neither good nor bad. I am simply dog. And they're like, you want to go for a walk? Yes, please.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. And again, I think that ties into something I've mentioned before on the stream because I finished playing Prey a few weeks ago. And one thing I stand by is that when you are no longer at the top of the food chain or you're no longer in a position of power, everything is more terrifying.
Yes, absolutely. We look at elephants and we're like, little sweet babies. But if they use those tusks to gore us and eat our blood, no, we would think that they are the most horrifying thing in the world. I think that's why people find sharks so scary. Is it's if you're in the water, it doesn't matter if they're usually, nice and friendly and all that stuff. If you're in the water and they think you're prey, you are dead.
You're prey, yeah. I think the other thing about it is that myself, my moderator, Araminos, and Pun all talked about it last night. The idea is that there's some people who say, if you get a gun or some way to defend yourself in a horror game, it's not scary anymore. No, I beg to differ.
No. I have played Alien Isolation. It does not help.
No, it does not help.
Because then it adds in a whole new level of if you have the gun and it doesn't do anything.
Yeah. At the end of the day, the entire idea of giving you a weapon is that, yes, in some aspects it's security, but it's a false sense of security. Because what if it, like Lilin said, what if it doesn't work? Yeah.
Or if it just never puts itself where you can hit it.
Correct.
That's like the whole thing of, what was it? There's some horror writer who was saying, you can't write a horror story with a cell phone in it. It's just well, no, because then, you open yourself up to a whole bunch of new ideas, like It Follows, where it's yeah, you have a cell phone, doesn't help.
Yeah. Not to mention in a horror-like setting with a cell phone, the cell phone's ringing could give you away. The light in it, makes you feel safe, but it can also, again, give you away.
Yeah. There was one, I don't think it was a full story. I think it was like one of those Reddit posts where it's like write a short story, and it's something like the person had called 911 because there's someone in their house, and then they hung up because the the murderer was right on the other side of the door.
Yeah.
And then 911 calls back.
Yep.
Like you can build so much more tension with just this device in your pocket that will make sound and light at any moment.
Yep. I think a lot of people like there's this idea that, with some kind of piece of technology or something that makes you more superior or more powerful, that it'll protect you. No, it won't. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, because if you're not capable of focusing on your own, what good's the equipment going to do you?
The other guy isn't enough. True.
Like, for example, I don't know if, you know about Webtoon, right? That little app that has all those people posting comics or stories and everything that's really sweet. I've been reading the Omniscient Reader, which is literally about a guy who spent like a good few years of his life reading it's not a fan fiction. It's basically a story that somebody wrote, and he loved it so much that he has like he was like the only person who read it cover to cover. And then it turns out everything that happens in the story starts happening in real life. So he's able, like, again, it's called the Omniscient Reader. He can basically play the game to his own advantage, except as he starts doing that, certain things start changing because, he's altering the story. But it's really cool to see him, like, outthink all the situations. And it has some really interesting twists in it. Where, like, he actually, like, at one point beats the protagonist of the story. And, yeah, the protagonist is busted as hell because he's the protagonist, as he should be. But he literally outplays the protagonist because he's like, look, you don't have to be my friend, but I know everything you're going to do, and I know the outcome to everything, so you can at least hear me out. And when the protagonist gives the whole... He goes like, literally nobody here is stronger than me. Why should I listen to you? And the guy literally tells him, I'm like, how do I know this is the 15th time you died and come back? And that moment, and the interesting thing is, the protagonist doesn't take that as, oh, no, I should listen to you. No, he takes it as, you're fucking dead. Like, he goes like, I don't know how you know all this, but you're a threat. And I need to I'm like, oh. So the protagonist of the story is now our enemy. That's an interesting take.
Yeah.
Trapper.
And surrounded by Fader Guardsmen.
Yeah. The lost and the damned.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, one thing I love about this game is how they fight. They actually kept their guard training. They will, they'll rush you with their bayonets, they'll take cover, they'll do everything. That guy got stunned by yours, and then my grenade landed at his feet, and he was like, well, shit.
Yep. Well. Like when technology still visibly helps, because then you still fail. It's a personal failure, and that's real horror. True. The frailty of being just mortal is the scariest thing.
It matters not how strong you are, how fast you are. Entropy and death are the one thing you will never escape.
Yep. Final destination.
Yeah. I remember reading this story. I don't know what it was, but it was like over a decade ago that I read it. But it has this bit where this guy is like facing off against like is talking to the embodiment of death. And like naturally it comes off like at first like a horror story because he's constantly running all the time, and no matter where he goes there's like this Grim Reaper looking guy there. And eventually he just gives up. He's like, why do you keep like chasing me? What is this to you? And Death tells me, he goes like, you can run as far as you want, you can do whatever you want, I don't have to chase because eventually you come to me. I don't have to do anything. And I'm like, oh, that's great, thanks for the existentialism.
Yeah, I love it.
And the guy gets upset. He goes like, why are you torturing me like this? And then Death asks a simple question. He goes like, why do you hate me? He goes like,
yeah, why are you still running?
Yeah, he goes like, and he mentions, he goes like, I'm literally doing what I'm supposed to do. Why do you hate me? And And then it takes the quote that I've heard before. It goes like, when Death met Life, and he says, "Why does everyone love you and hate me?" And Life says, "Because I'm the beautiful lie and you are the ugly truth." So... I don't remember the quote, but I read it somewhere. It's like, because Death doesn't enjoy his job, but he's the only one who can do it. So... I actually remember my one of my best friends asked me that once, because he became a psychology major, but he asked a good question that I thought about once. I thought about it for a while, actually, and he mentioned, he's like, why do you think, because he didn't have an answer for it, he was just asking, he's like, why do you think people just in general are so fascinated, you know, we're scared to death of it, but why are we so fascinated with death and entropy and all that stuff? And I was like, well, shit. It's a good question. And I think, and this is what I told him, I think it's because, like, and again, just going off what I know as being a human, I think it's because of the one thing we don't get. It's the one thing we don't understand. Because, think about it for a second. Humans do some really crazy stuff and come up with even crazier stuff. And yet, that's the one thing we never grasp. Like, the end. Like... And my friend was like, "Are you sure you're not the psych major?" That was pretty deep.
I mean, I think it's definitely, like, a part of it. I think for, like, I'd say it's probably most of it. But I think there's also an aspect of, like, death is the, like, even, like, if you have, like, a picture of someone, like, the moment before and the moment after they die, there's something in our brains that can tell the difference. Like, even if like the body is still warm, we can still tell there's something is missing here.
Yeah.
I think that's the part that we get scared about and that we're obsessed with, because it has to go somewhere or just like dissipate.
Yeah.
But we don't know where. We don't know what happens.
And everyone has their own answer for that, but you know.
Yeah.
We're not here to talk about theology. We'll talk about psychology and everything, but not theology.
Yeah. Clearly, it goes to the warp, and if you're you're an elf, then it gets eaten by Slanesh.
Unless you have a soul stone, then you're okay.
Yes. Or if you've died already and then came back.
Yeah.
Which is a weird prerequisite. You have to die to not lose your soul.
Righteous cause be found in the smelter, aye?
I just see you run up to the dude with a shotgun like, "Hi, how are you?"
Listen, they can't hit me with the shotgun if I get close enough, right?
Yeah. Oh, you're approaching me? You can't use your shotgun if I get too close and beat the shit out of you. I ran out of air. I was trying to say, you can't use your shotgun if I get close enough and start beating the shit out of you. Then stay the fuck away from me.
Although, I might go down because we haven't found a health thing for a bit. And there's a lot of people with shotguns here that don't want me to charge them.
There we go.
Oh no, goop.
Another fun fact, with a revved up chain weapon, you can kill those things in one shot.
Really?
Here's one. Med station. Behind you.
Nice. Boy, it would suck if I went down right there.
Yeah, my friend Thomas runs up to the shotgunner. "Excuse me, sir, do you have a moment to talk about the God Emperor?"
Our Lord and Savior, the Emperor, praise be his name. I think you got him.
Yeah. Oh, that wasn't me who got the kill. It was the other guy.
Oh.
Now that one was mine.
Yes.
See, the problem with the recon lasguns is that they're rapid fire, but they do less damage to compensate. So, still, if you want to stack crits, get a recon lasgun, because then you'll know if you're getting headshots. It's like a laser pointer that points things into oblivion.
Yeah, it points at one thing really fast.
Oh, crap.
think humans are obsessed with death because it's one thing we can't share knowledge about. Like, normally when someone learns something new, they turn around and tell them what that's like. So I survivor eventually, but death doesn't allow for that. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's the one thing where no one can go do it and come back.
Yeah.
Although, I have read, like, I took a class about, like, I forget what the term they used was, but it's basically, like, all of the stuff that's in stuff that, like, there isn't exact science about yet.
Yeah.
And one of the things we talked about was like, what happens after death. And there were a bunch of interviews with people who had near-death experiences, so like where their heart had stopped and then was restarted.
Yeah.
And universally, according to the studies that we read, everyone, like, when you're in that state of like knowing you're going to die, there's a moment of peace, and like after that moment, it's just like life kind of feels like it sucks for a bit, because it's like, oh man, everything was fine for like that 30 seconds where I was dead.
Yeah. Because then you got to go face reality. Again, makes the moment less serious, but again, it fits. Snap back to reality.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah. Oh wow! Look at all those traitor guardsmen.
Yeah. Everyone in the corner.
Yeah.
This is the party corner.
The party corner is now completely empty. We'll take the next reservation now.
Yep. Dance car is open. So hi, Baksu. I will hydrate, thank you.
So fun fact, I don't know if you played the beta, but in the beta, they actually had a thing where if you actually got really close to somebody and turned your flashlight on, it would actually blind them temporarily.
Really?
Yeah, and then they got rid of it because not only does having the flashlight sometimes mess up people's processing power, because, you know, if you have all the flashlights on, but then also, you know, it kind of, like, ruins the moment to, like, run up to this special enemy and then just shove your flashlight in their face.
This is click, 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 click.
Yeah. I don't know if you heard that. You hit that guy and I heard it. Ow! Like,
Yeah.
You can't. Ow! Take it like a man.
Yeah. It'd be great if you hit a guardsman just like, stop!
Stop it! Loyalist butt jerk.
I'm in bleak mood. Consider yourself warned.
Just remember who the enemy is, yeah?
Ow. That sounds like a mauler. I think the other thing that was funny about the flashlight trick is that so many of these traitor guardsmen have night vision goggles on. So if you run up and shove your flashlight in their face...
Another beast.
Is it a beast or play? Oh, no, yeah, it's another beast.
Oh god, not the goop. No hugs. No hugs. Oh god. I'm been bored, help.
I've gotten pinned down by a scab gunner. I'll be there in a minute.
Okay. That's alright, I'm not going anywhere.
Hi! Hi!
There we go.
He just came... Yeah, wow. Oh.
Ow.
Please. Oh, God! Put me down! Ew!
Let him go. Let him go. Down. 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 Bad boy.
The flesh bleeds.
Ah! Thank you. Ow. Got killed by a scab gunner.
Alright, I gotcha.
Him and his volley gun. Watch
Get
out.
back up. That's fine. We got the Psyker here.
That's good.
Get me up! Come on!
Blood for the Emperor! Skulls for the Golden Throne!
I will admit, every time I see the guys with the volley guns, I'm like, I want that. Give me give me those guns. Give me that volley gun.
Sucker for
You need the big gun.
flesh and soul.
Want the DACA.
God Emperor, thank ye for ammunition.
Someone had picked up an ammo box. Oh, it's Boom Spark has the ammo box.
Heretics aside, it's a Kirkin ghost town down here.
You need to drive out a demonic infestation. Give it a taste of violence.
Give it a taste of violence.
Yeah, ultra violence.
There's the ammo crate.
I do love that no matter where in the galaxy members of the Imperium come from, they're always British.
Yeah. Oh, Poxburster. Oh, shit. Ow. I couldn't have done anything about that. Actually, in one of my friend's games, he took a screenshot of it. He was playing Darktide, and somebody asked, like, Oakley says, why is everyone in this game so ugly? And he responded because, oh, it's because they're English. Which is funny because my buddy's English, so. And the person was like, I see, that makes sense. And the actual reason is because everything's ugly in 40K. There's nobody's pretty. Unless you're with the church. Or nobility, but even then, the nobles in the church look ugly as hell in 40K too.
True.
Oh, crap.
Honestly, in the world of 40K, if you're pretty, you're probably either a Xeno or a heretic. Flanesh got you. And I'll get you. Or I will as soon as we clear away some of the weeds.
Didn't expect to see you sell it.
Do we not have a med kit? Like, at all?
Doesn't look like it.
Ah, great.
Just don't die.
Yeah, you make it sound so easy.
Yeah. I haven't yet. Usually by this point I've gone down 3 times. Maybe essentially a colony who whole galaxy of humans is gonna be the Brits. True. Y'all talking down Sanguinius like this? Absolutely.
Oh yeah, Sanguinius is yes. Don't talk. Yeah, we don't talk. Actually, all the Primarchs were pretty, especially Fulgrim. But Fulgrim was pretty on the outside. On the inside, he was disgusting. And now he's both disgusting on the outside and the inside.
Yeah, unless you're into that.
Yeah, if you're into snakes, then I guess you're okay.
Yeah.
Oh, another Plague Burster.
All right.
Ow.
Hey, soldier. I got you.
Always rely on an old soldier, yeah.
All right, back to the start.
Yep.
Primarch pretty boys. Are we talking about Rowboat?
Not Robo Girly Man.
Robute Gilliman? Robot Gorilla?
Yeah. Rob.
Right, yeah. All right, then. Rob. That feels a bit weird, but I'll allow it. I love that comic.
Yep.
And, you know, the other Primarchs can't say no because of the implication. Oh, okay. You had me up till that part. Oh, brother, you don't understand. He goes like, with the most Space Marines, they couldn't say no to me because of the implication.
The implication.
Fun fact, they make those jokes and everything, but in the books, like, there's actually a scene where Gilliman gets to, like, be human for a minute, and he's actually pretty funny, some of the things he does and says.
Oh, yeah. I feel like with all the Primarchs, once you take, like, pretty much all the characters in 40K, once you take them out of the situation of being, like, these paragons of whatever faction they represent, they, like, once they're outside of that range, then they become way more interesting.
Yeah. And then you've got the Crimson Fist, who were just funny to begin with.
Yeah.
Brother, I'm not letting you go with me to fight the Orc War Boss. You're missing an arm. I'm not missing an arm, Chapter Master. It's right over there. Points to the corner where it got cut off, and it's sitting there in the corner.
Mm-hmm. Plus, there's a lot of situational humor that I find in some of these things. Mm-hmm. Like the whole situation with the what is it, the Sons of the Phoenix?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you're definitely a successor chapter of the Imperial Fists.
Or the totally.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, with the white and pink power armor and being all pretty boys.
Mm-hmm.
Time to leave.
Definitely. Not Emperor's Children.
Yeah. I also like there's There's another one I like where they have a where it like shows all of the like the Primaris meeting the other chapters, and it has a Blood Raven Primaris talking to a normal one. He goes like, "Hey, want to come see all the shit we've stolen from other chapters?" Oh hell yes!
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, for those who don't know, the Blood Ravens are the protagonists from the Dawn of War games. They're also my favorite chapter. Don't at me.
No, understandable.
But I just love a lot of their heroes. I can't keep a straight face. You want to tell them why they're so famous?
So essentially their whole thing is if there's a relic or artifact that exists, they want it.
Yeah.
Smile.
Like that's the whole thing of like, isn't that the curse of their chapter?
Knowledge is power. Yeah.
Yeah. If there is something they don't know, they have to know it. And if they don't learn it, they'll go insane.
Yeah. Hello.
If they do learn it, they go insane.
Mm-hmm. Hello, love. How you doing? My girlfriend. But yes,
nice.
The Blood Ravens are obsessed with knowledge, their own history, and relics. And a lot of the stuff in their arsenal is straight up stolen from other chapters. They have, and people jokingly call them the Bloody Magpies because they show up and just steal everything. There's even a comic that's like, "Sir, He goes, "Sir, the Blood Ravens have arrived to aid us." "Ah, good, the Blood Angels, a well-respected chapter of the Emperor's Space Marines." No, sir. I said the Blood Ravens. "Sir, bolt down everything."
Mm-hmm.
Because, just to let y'all know how much stuff they've stolen something from the Ultramarines, they've stolen something from the Blood Angels, they've stolen something from the Imperial Fist, they've stolen something from the Space Wolves, they've stolen something from the, I mentioned the Salamanders. They even have items that belong to demon chapters. Like, they have stolen Chaos Gear, and they have the armor of a custodian, like one of the Emperor's bodyguards. So somehow they got to Terra, or I guess found a corpse somewhere, yoinked his armor, and they just keep it in their reliquary like, "Oh no, that was given to us. That's ours. That's a gift. That's totally ours." Yeah, Josiah's right. Borrowed without permission, but with every intention of eventually giving it back. Eventually.
When they're done with it.
When they're done with it. Or when you forget that it was borrowed. Still, though, they are a really cool chapter. They have, like, if you go play the Dawn of War games, they have some really good character stuff to them. I honestly think they have some of the best character-driven stuff for a real-time strategy game. They didn't have to go so hard on the stories and everything, but they did. And the characters are cool, the stories are cool. Dawn of War 3 fucking sucks, but we'll ignore that.
We don't talk about that one.
Yeah,
that one didn't happen.
Yeah.
It's a shame they stopped after 2.
Yeah, it's a shame they stopped after Retribution. But yeah, they're cool characters, they're all believable, and I honestly think one other cool thing about them is how they bounce off one another. Because we're talking like, a lot of their characters are all sergeants, so they all have commanded men in battle, but they're all of equal rank, basically. So you've got, like, the veteran guy. You've got the gung-ho, kill-em-all guy. You've got the newbie who's, like, new to his role as a sergeant. Then you got, like, this grizzled scout sergeant who's, like, older than all of them. But, like, because he trains the new guys, he's, like, the one that everyone respects. And also, sometimes they're just funny.
Yeah. I really like all the interactions in the first Dawn of War,
Yeah.
especially when you get like the cross-faction interactions.
Oh yeah.
A long time ago, but we can use that.
Works with anyone else is hilarious.
Yeah. You bring some Ogrins with you, Umi? They don't break as easily as the rest of you.
And you'll kill them. Is that clear?
Or in Dark
so you
Crusade,
have-
or in
Okay.
Dark Crusade, if you attack the Chaos Stronghold, when Eliphas speaks directly to the Imperial Guard leader, he goes, "Welcome to the Deimos Peninsula, Governor Thule." And his first reaction is, "Sweet Emperor, his voice is in my head."
Yeah, and that Custodians have their own version of Terminator armor. But Custodians just have, like, the next level up for everything,
Everything.
that Space Marines have.
Yeah.
They make up for it for only having, like, what,
10,000.
10,000?
10,000.
Yeah.
Did you see what someone said in the chat of our game?
Yeah.
Little,
mhm,
little John Soft. Man, always big cool. Also,
In character.
Also, allow me to geek out for a moment. The Lehman Russ Demolisher tanks!
Ooh, nice. They're ready.
Hate is our sword. Hate is its blade.
Though, now that the new Rogel Dorn tank has been unleashed, revealed for the tabletop game, yeah.
The more pretty big sister.
Yeah, the big sister tank, yeah. Who are you? I'm you, but more realistic looking.
I saw one Reddit post describe it as a Primaris tank, and it really makes sense.
It does. It does.
It's like, oh yeah, this is the one that's like not cartoon scale.
Yeah.
Although I can't really talk because I recently just invested in some Chaos Knights.
Hey, don't worry about it. I have a guard army. Trust me, I get it. I don't play the tabletop much anymore because I moved away. I don't live where my friends are anymore. But I still have an army, and also I've taken the stance of I'm never giving Games Workshop my money ever again because I think they're a very scummy company,
Yeah.
and a lot of the stuff they do is really shitty. But I can still say the models and stuff look amazing.
Oh yeah, definitely. They're great when you buy them secondhand.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I literally bought my entire set from eBay.
How much did you pay for it?
2,000 points for like $500.
Huh. Yeah, that's fair. And you play Knight,
Again,
so...
yeah, it's Knight, so it's like 7 models.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Considering like a Bane blade now, back when I was first got into the game, you could get a Bane blade for like $100. Now they're like 160, and I'm like, guys, you need to stop. Like it was already expensive. But hey, take solace in the fact that knowing 3D printing is becoming more widely available, and GW doesn't know how to compete with that. So
Oh, absolutely. I've been looking at a small 3D printer just to print out like some conversion pieces. You know, half of what I bought is Imperial Knights that I'm gonna kit bash.
yeah.
Commands, I obey.
If you're playing Knights, but your honest nobles will fall by a timeless house. No, smiley face.
So I'm guessing all of your guys are free blades, Chaos free blades.
I don't know yet. I haven't assembled them
Box.
yet. I've been out of the like the tabletop hobby for
Yeah.
like 10 years. Last army that I collected, like seriously collected, was Black Templars, and now I'm trying to redeem myself. But I've been looking at the different houses. I'm probably gonna start off running them as a full house.
Yeah. What god are they aligned with? Do you know? Are you gonna make it one god or Chaos Undivided?
I'm gonna go with just the Pantheon for now, because they all have really good bonuses.
That's true. What is this rifle? It's like I said, it's a recon las gun, Thomas. It's a fully automatic las gun.
Goes bang.
Yep.
Many times.
Or it goes burr
Yep.
in laser.
Yeah. Your gun goes bang bang, but mine goes.
Yeah.
I must heal. Thanks.
I mean, your gun goes pew pew, and mine goes like that.
Exactly.
Gunner.
It looks like you can get access from here. Set your data interrogators.
I don't know where
Ow.
I don't know where the scriptures are on this level, so I would pick them up if I knew where they were.
Yeah, I'm so bad at finding them.
K station.
All right, here's the annoying part, as always.
Yep. Defend the point.
Yep.
A strobe light. There we go.
There's another poxwalker around here. Watch out.
Yep.
Or the burster.
I'm looking for him. Up. He was behind the gate.
Yeah, the worst part is when there's bombers behind the gates and you can't get them.
Yeah.
This tech priest just rubs me the wrong way.
Oh,
Have a
They're
good night,
tech priests.
Thomas. And yeah, I know everyone's like, oh, she rubs everyone the wrong way. Yeah, I know. Gotta get that flamer. Hold on.
got him.
Oh.
You know, sometimes you just gotta throw some bullets into someone.
Yeah. Alright, cover me while I get this thing running.
Alright.
This is a really dumb mechanic. There we go.
Maybe your face will be restored once we get these Christ-cursed heretics out of here.
No, I'm with the ogre, and I wouldn't want to live in a hive city either.
No. It's like New York times 1,000.
Yeah, yeah. It's like New York, Beijing, and every massive city crammed into one and built on top of each other.
Yeah.
I want to see some proper soldiering from here on out. Understand?
I hate to say it, I'd rather live on I'd rather either live on a military world like Cadia was, Cadia stands, or
Yep.
I'd rather live on a feudal world, because then I don't have to worry about all the crazy bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
Sure, I'll be a dumb farmer probably that then gets drafted into the guard, but hey, won't have to worry about the other crazy stuff.
I read one theory that, like, feudal world just means any place that's not at the Imperium standards.
Yeah.
So, Earth now could be a feudal world to them.
Yeah, but Games Workshop's also said that Earth now could be taken over by half a company of Space Marines, even if.
Oh, yeah.
They said if all of Earth united under one government, combined all of their military forces, and set themselves to fighting, defending themselves, 500 Space Marines would take over the entire planet. So,
Maybe mac and cheese for when you get back from purging the Emperor's enemies. Holy mac and cheese.
holy mac and cheese, Emperor!
Yeah.
Here comes a mob. Watch out.
Yep.
No, don't go down there. Let them come to us.
Yeah. I'm just getting the stragglers. I want to
Come
hit
and
things
get
with my
some.
stick.
Blood for the blood god! Ain't no commissar to hear me say that.
Yep. It's not heresy if there's no one to shoot you for it.
Thank you, Cataclysm. I actually
Holy
do have
water
a
and
blood.
blessed cheese.
I actually do have a blood for the blood god redeem.
Nice. So it's holy water and holy cows. Down, dog, down.
Thank you.
Oh, come.
Nope. Looks like Court found one of the scriptures.
Oh, that's good. Oh,
Whoop. Oh, great. Now I gotta wait.
oh no!
Yes, the station is very pretty, beloved. Does it have no weak points?
I love how I can hear the rat-a-tat-tat of your auto gun just knocking dudes over.
Yep. You know, for all the faith in the Emperor, I think an AK works just as well.
Yeah. Not tonight, Spike. I would need to play with you by myself first before I invited you into other collabs. But yeah, I'd be down to play sometime tomorrow if you want.
What do you think is played least in this game? I've seen the least of Psychers.
Yeah. Because the problem with the Psychers is, and this is just my take, the problem with the Psychers is that they have another mechanic to watch. They have, they can't abuse their warp powers too much, or they'll literally die. So, or like they'll get knocked down, so they have to be careful. And obviously, players don't like being told to, you know, space out their cool magic powers. So, yeah.
Although I am thinking of making a second character for a Psyker.
Yeah.
Because it does seem like a fun mechanic. And I had so much fun playing the witch in Vermintide.
Yeah.
That seems like it's the same mechanic. I think I can handle that in my
Yeah,
brain.
another funny thing is that I think the other reason why a lot of people have trouble with it is because you can only play as one character at a time, and none of your gear transfers over. So
Yeah.
But playing as a Psyker means you get to do stuff like get to do stuff like shoot lightning bolts out of your fingertips, or hit people with energy, throw fireballs, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Make their heads explode.
All right, see you later. All right, nice. We'll tell you what, Spike, hit me up sometime early tomorrow afternoon or late tomorrow morning, and we'll do a few runs if you have time. I'll be available. Oh, shit!
You ever been in a game without Psychers? Maybe we're playing in different groups. Ow. I fell down. Cork, help.
I played in a few games without Psychers, yes.
Yeah. I'd say, like, I get a Psyker every 5 games.
Yeah.
I usually end up with Ogrins and Veterans.
Yep. And that's because they're just so familiar. Because the veteran's just guy with gun, and the Ogrin is just big guy with gun.
Yeah.
So, whereas the Zealot is more melee focused, and the Psyker's more tech focused, supporting.
Yeah. The Psyker is very much resource based.
Yeah.
Like balance all your resources.
Yep.
Zealot is get in where the enemy is.
And hit with sword or object.
Hit them with your stick until they fall down.
Yep. Yeah, hit them with your stick and your righteous fury.
And then if the enemy is on the other side of a wall or a chasm, then you look at the veteran and say, "Please do something."
Yeah, please do something.
Fall down. Yeah, there we go. That guy was going for a medal. These zealots the most for sure. Really? Okay. I see a lot of low-level zealots. I don't see a lot of higher-level ones.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I'm going to hurt you.
One fun thing you can do, though, as a low-level Ogre is you can actually you can slap people to death, which I think is great.
Yeah. I just love that the Ogren's grenade is a box.
A box. He just looks at the box of grenades and is like, nah, I'm not going to pull all these out. I'm just going to throw the whole box at him.
Yeah. If throwing one is good, throwing all of them is extra good.
Ogren, big guy, how many grenades did you throw? Yes.
Simple answer.
Like, people like to joke, the meme going around now is that Ogrins are basically the Giga Chads of the game. Which, I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Got him.
Nice.
Watch out, we got a mob.
Okay.
I'm gonna get that bomber.
You got it.
Where you going? Here they come.
Yep. Oh, barrel. Alright, just saw it. They grow Ogren because I have to have a grenade launcher. Understandable. That'd be my main appeal for the Ogren.
Oh, and the twin-linked heavy stubber.
Also that. I didn't know they got that, actually.
Yep. Twin 50 cals, basically. 2 in 1, yep.
Nice. We love carrying an anti-aircraft.
I love carrying an anti-aircraft gun in one of my hands.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, another bomber.
Oh, the Ogren's got him.
Med station, heal up.
I stand ready to assist.
Can you take me with you? I am so lonely. That's what I've heard the Medicaid thing say that. It's so sad.
I've heard them say stuff like, once you feel you finish, they're just like, help me.
Yes, my memories are floating away.
Why does a dream hurt?
Well, you never been in a what do they call it,
Lucid dream?
yeah, lucid dream and like accidentally hit the bed frame or something? They can hurt.
Like, ow. So we're gonna get to protect the little ones, yeah.
Protect the little ones.
Those are just sweet boys.
There we go. Snipers! Ah, there you are. Dropped him. Don't have to worry about him.
I gotta figure out the timing on my grenades. I keep pulling the pin and putting it away.
I just Matrix slid under his plasma pistol shot.
Nice.
Alright, shield's down. Get him.
Give me your lunch money.
Beat him. Take his lunch money.
Get that guy.
No, no, you don't. Ah, he just need me.
Mm-hmm.
Got him.
Yep.
Oh, there's a sniper. Watch out.
Nice. Oh, there's healing over here.
Nice. So yeah, that's literally how you bully the bosses. Like if you got enough people, you can literally bully them to death.
Mm-hmm.
Just like dropping a med pack down and just, you know, mobbing them.
Nice. Rise up, my Nurgle boys. Hi, Ichi. The Ogren voice packs is basically, fuck you all, you're all weak. The only reason we succeed is I'm around. You're all weak and useless. Damn.
Who says that?
Are you sure that one of the Ogren voice packs, apparently?
Yeah.
Are you sure that's not an orc wearing face paint?
Wait, have you seen... Wait, Lilin, have you ever seen the model of a commando... Or, like, someone made this an actual model. It's a commando orc, and he's got a piece, like a paper bag mask on his head that has "not an orc" written on it.
Really?
Yeah.
I need to see that.
Yeah. There's also another one I've seen, an Ogren with a commissar hand puppet. is another one I've seen.
I've seen one that's Ogren with a Commissar's cap. But
Yeah.
the cap is too small, so it's just sitting on top of his head.
Yeah. Another one I've seen is a Space Marine with a plasma gun, and he's aiming it with one hand while his other hand's covering his face.
Yeah, I've seen that one. That one's great.
I think the thing for it was he goes like rolling ones feels like.
Please don't explode. Please don't
Please
explode.
don't explode. Please don't explode.
My authority comes
Someday this will load.
from Inquisitor
There we go.
I'll be sure to speak of your successes.
Hope I unlock the slab shield soon. Oh, that'd be good. Just carry around a
Massive, like a tank tread.
a door.
Yeah. Ogren, show them the door. Yeah, boss. Proceeds to hit him with the door. I do good, boss. Yes, Ogren, you did very good. All right, let me see if I can find. Well, I've got a minute. Let me see if I can find that picture of the not an orc commando.
I think there was one. I'm trying to remember if I saw this or if a friend was describing it, but it's something like an orc commando, and he's got like he's holding a banner in one hand that says "You don't see me."
Yeah. Okay, I found a few of them. Hold on.
Oh, nice.
There's quite a few of them. Okay, I'm gonna send them to you over Discord real quick.
Okay.
What you
Make
do
sure
with
I
them
have
is
this
if
open
you
for
show them to your chat, that's up to you. All right, let's see. Hold on. All right, here's one of them.
Oh, I love that.
This ain't not an orc. Here's another one.
Help me.
And here's the one I was talking about. Not an orc.
Oh, I love. Okay, I have to show that one. Hang on.
Not.
Man, chat, this is important. Oh, is it not gonna load? No! Work with me here. Let's try this. No, it's not gonna show up. No!
That
Okay, you know what?
sucks.
It's fine.
Thank you for the posture check, the hydrate, and the stretch. A speed. I'll have to do that. I'll have to do that in game. Hold on. Let's see. Speed. Speed. There you go.
Nice.
All right, let's see.
Anything? You don't do anything.
Let's try a let's do this one. A raid mission.
Okay.
In Chasm Terminus.
Slab shield and grenade gauntlet make me happy. Ah. That'll work.
That's a slab shield right there.
Yep.
It may not be tomorrow, darling. It may not even happen with an army in my back. But rest assured, I'm the man who's gonna kill you someday. I'll be seeing you.
You can get inside. You should have your pick of the scab supplies. Valkyries will handle cargo duty.
So one thing I hate about the way that's delivered is it sounds like we're going to find some cool stuff in there, but no. They're just saying, hey, you're going to be the ones who load most of the stuff.
Yeah. Like, oh, we're gonna get some special bullets and guns. No, we're just the movers.
Yeah. We're rejects. We don't get that. We're expendable. We don't get any of that stuff.
Yep.
The valuable gear goes to the guardsmen and the men fighting.
Can't believe we're the Marines, the Guardsmen's army.
Yeah. Rejects. We're meant to be expendable. And then somewhere an Inquisitor's like, not to me. Or to quote Lord General Castor from Dawn of War 2, he goes, I'm not afraid to use... He goes, a guardsman's life is to die. My job's always been to send them to places where they can die. He goes, I am not afraid to use my men, but I do not want to waste them.
Mm-hmm. Moving company moment. Essentially, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, the tenants don't know we're moving them out yet.
Oh, that Ogren's got the heavy stubber.
Oh, nice.
Horg is his name.
Horg.
Sneaking is no job for Ogre.
Oddly, Masodi didn't fancy flying into the longest draft of sky by the fences.
We're on the tertium line now. Act like it.
Get moving. You'll breach the Logistratum via maintenance.
Busy day. Lots of killing.
Nat, this might be a dangerous place for me to take my shirt off, but okay. This is how I get infected, I'm pretty sure.
Drop the shirt,
Can I open
drop
fork?
the shirt, Lilin. Let's see if you've been bitten or infected lately.
Oh no. Orc is a good name. If you named him Thok, it would be the name that things make when he hits them.
Thwack. It's like that Dragon Age spell that never works. Thwack.
Yeah.
Thwack and Kerthwack.
Hmm.
Ogre named Shield Thwack. Named Club Kerthwack.
Yeah. I'm hearing Ogrins go hard because they think any order they get is direct from the Emperor. Yeah.
Yeah?
Like I think there's some short story where it's like a commissar says the Emperor speaks through me, and the Ogren's just like, oh, and then follows every order to the letter, even when it's sarcasm. It's
Yeah.
like, go through that wall, and the Ogren spends the next hour breaking through the wall.
There's also another one that I love where like a commissar is trying to get an Ogren into a chimera, but Ogrins don't like enclosed spaces, so they don't go in vehicles. But he tells him, like, in his commissar voice, he goes, now Throg, he goes, that the Emperor needs you to get into the vehicle. You do not want to disappoint the Emperor, do you? No, sir. Good. Then let us say our prayers so we may be brave for the Emperor. And they say, like, this, like this child's prayer. Like, to the Emperor. And people were like, oh, that's adorable. That should be a real thing.
It should. I read the Salamander comic. Which one?
Oh, you mean the one about the Dark Eldar on the wall? Please tell me that's what you mean. Or do you mean the comic about the salamander and the like going to rescue the little
family.
girl?
The sad Twitter one. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry, Mommy. The Space Marines are here.
And if you've been following that series, the Elder Marine actually tells him, because be wise that you control yourself, younger brother, because if you give into those feelings, they will become revenge, and that's not because that will corrupt you. And it shows like he sees the guy responsible for killing the family.
Yeah.
And he's gonna go after
on the recording.
him. I am here now. So you want to know why that's really sad? Is that in the lore, and even in the lore, salamanders are actually the slowest of the Space Marines.
Yeah.
They're the biggest, but they're also the slowest. So with him saying, Emperor, grant me swiftness, he's literally saying, damn it, I'm slow, someone help.
I've got to ruin your night. Okay, good. Yeah, don't worry. It comes pre-ruined. We're good.
My friend Josiah says, isn't the D&D spell knock just Fonzieing a locked chest?
Yeah, I mean, you do point at it.
Yeah,
Go, "Ay," and then it opens.
Yeah, you're right.
Getting nearer.
Are known for being able to spell his own name, and he counts to 4. He's incredibly smart.
That's Nort.
So proud of you,
Nort
Nat.
Dead Dog.
Medicaid station.
Yeah.
Love my Salamander bros. The Salamanders are very nice.
If you're human.
Yes.
if you're human.
Kind of like the Lamenters.
Yeah. Give the Lamenters a hug, please.
Yeah, please. They've been through so much.
Have you, Lilin, have you seen the Tiburos of the Red Wake comic? Where he's
No.
like, okay, do you know who Tiburos is?
No.
Okay, so he's, Tiburos is like the chapter master of the, I forgot what their actual name is, but they're the space sharks, basically. And he's this massive Terminator with, like, chain fist power, like, chain power fist, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And, there's, the Carcadons, that's what they're called, the Carcadons.
Oh, okay.
And he, and it shows him, like, sneaking in his Terminator armor, despite the fact that he's making all this noise. And this one guy's like, don't move. And he jerks his power fist toward him. You do not see Tiburos. And the guy's like, yeah, okay, I don't see you.
I mean, yeah, if I was in that situation, I would simply not see him either.
Tiburos the Red Wake, also fan quoted of saying, you can't spell slaughter without laughter. And he is literally there's a scene in one of his books where he gets, where a bunch of these, I think it's like 200 or 300 cultists surround him. And like the cultist leader says, kill the loyalist for the, for the Chaos Gods. And he literally starts laughing at all of them as he kills all of them. And it's disturbing as hell, but I mean, I'd probably laugh too. Like,
yeah.
What, you and your sticks
Good
are gonna
try.
kill me in Terminator armor, okay. Oh yeah, but I forget to mention that he's gigantic. I think he's supposed to be like 11 feet tall.
Oh, damn. Big for a Space Marine, then.
Yeah, he's big. Ranger.
It's alright. I have more rage than he does. Rage doesn't help with fire. Can't angry the fire away.
Dog. One thing I'm glad for, no friendly fire. Because if there was, we'd be killing each other with these melee weapons.
Oh, absolutely. And just firing into melee.
Yeah. Fun fact, by the way, you know how in the tabletop game nobody can shoot into melee or anything? They changed that. The Leagues of Votann can shoot into melee.
Really?
Even through their own dudes. Yes, they can.
Yeah, that does sound in character for them.
Yeah. I remember someone joked like, oh, Dwarf Skaven. I'm like, yes. Yes.
I do love that the Votann are essentially just dwarves. They even have a book of grudges.
Yep. Squats, but they're not squatted.
Yep.
And if anybody in either chat asks, what's a squat? Don't ask.
Yeah.
Don't ask.
I mean, they can't delay it any longer.
Yeah.
It's already out.
Yep. Alright, let's go.
Nice. Chain Fist, Lightning Claw, hybrids in each arm. The weapons are called Hunger and Slake.
Yep.
Oh.
That's Tiburos of the Red Wake. And here's the thing, we do not know what he looks like under his helmet because he's never taken it off in lore. Considering most of the Carcadons have like shark-colored skin and have like sharp teeth and like shark teeth, it's no one knows. But some people say like he might be a mutant, but again, nobody knows.
Yeah. No one's gonna ask.
Yeah, no. Show my face. Yes, sir. Negative. Are you ugly? Quite the opposite. It's just, that's what I imagine. He's just like, no, I'm actually really pretty, but I'm not going to give you the satisfaction.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, if y'all have not played or seen the new Modern Warfare 2 dialogue, I want to give the person who wrote the dialogue an award because it's really good. Something bothering you, Sergeant? The mask. Take it off. Show my face. Yes, sir. Negative. Are you ugly? Quite the opposite. LT, are you missing a knife? Several, actually. Yeah, I think I found a few of them. There's like, guy's got like 8 knives stuck in him.
But we have seen it taken off, really.
Really, what's he look like? I know, like, I'm guessing he's terrifying looking.
Oh, if it's just a smaller helmet underneath.
Beneath this helmet is another helmet.
Let's hope the Cork and Gantry
Pretty
don't
cool,
collapse
right?
while the trains are passing.
Grenade out! Siphoning! Engaging!
No, you don't.
Hey, ow! Can't do this without
No. No trapping.
Trapper, no
Trapper,
trapping.
no trapping.
Trapper, no trapping.
Aw, man. I got shot off in a fight in one of the books. Half his face is exposed bone and an apparent rictus grin. His skin is gray and rubbery, and his eyes are soulless black void.
Oh!
Yeah, that tracks.
Oh, yeah. Goody. And he's a loyalist, though. He's a good boy. He's not chaos, we promise. But yes, I do, I was right about saying he's tall. He's big. He's like honking big.
One of my friends said that you can tell who the villains are in 40K because they're the good-looking ones.
I mean, there's... Uh-oh.
I got... Oh, God. So,
I'm coming to get you.
No, I got blown off the railing.
You fell.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
That's alright. I'll magically show up somewhere else.
Yeah.
For that instant death, yeah, I got knocked off the map.
By the mutant?
Yeah. By the Poxburster. I thought I was outside of his range. It's alright, I'll watch you. See, there I am.
Alright, where are you at? Oh, I see you. I'll come
yeah.
get you. Get out of my way. Woo! Parkour!
That was a nice slide. I always forget I can do that.
Dog! Oh, shit!
Uh-oh.
Ah, great.
Oh.
I wish the dog hadn't been on me. I would have been able to get you. But I ran ahead
Yeah.
of everyone.
Hmm.
And the dog got the other guy.
Uh-oh. Right, this is gonna get really interesting.
Oh, so there's like 3 shotgunners around y'all.
Hmm.
Boss is dead.
How do I... Can I get up to you? I can't get up to you.
No, don't worry about it. You just need to worry about surviving.
Yeah.
By the God Emperor's side, veteran.
Behind you.
Yep. The holy AK.
And the axe.
Yep.
At last, this
And my
world shall
axe.
be delivered
Yeah,
from
my
darkness
axe.
by our hands.
All never ends.
Your life of sin may yet destroy your soul. Seize this chance for redemption for the God Emperor.
Don't split up from the Ogren too much, because if you...
Yeah. Stick by the guy with the shield.
Yeah, no kidding. Myself and the other guy are all together. We've got some mooks around us.
Alright. Don't worry, we're on our way.
Hey, that works.
Yeah. Fortunately, there's a lot of them.
Finish them together.
Everything's fine. Most things are fine.
Reminds me of that time of Relay Obscura.
Got him.
Nice.
Behind us.
Gang's back together again.
Ah, that trapper.
Mm-hmm. Cabrosa's ability and tabletop is Savagery Beyond Reason. Is a 6-inch +1 strength aura. Ooh.
Ooh.
That's still pretty good.
Alright, I got a health kit, by the way. Sniper!
Oh, nice.
In the rampart, in the things above us.
Alright.
Where'd he go?
Maybe he ran away.
Alright, hold up.
Oh, there's a Medicaid right here.
Oh, yeah, Medicaid.
There we go. I like that. I like having health more than having, you know, 1 health.
Yeah.
Warning. Okay.
Left first, he says.
Alright.
So go to the left.
Yeah. Follow Horde.
Bomber.
So nice when they
Sniper!
just drop into my living axe.
Where is he?
Looking.
There. Got him.
Nice.
Tox Flamer's dead too.
Nice.
Alright. Got him.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Hey, Shota, how you doing, bud?
Then pay with your blood.
Pay with your blood! Stop! You violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Your stolen goods are now forfeit.
Resist arrest.
Then pay with your blood! I will never not. I actually have both of those, like, so people can do them both at once.
Oh, nice.
Like, I will literally say resist arrest, and people can do it. Wait, why am I carrying this?
I don't know.
Just realized I'm like, wait, he's an Ogren.
Because he's out here beating people to death.
Dog.
Alright. Oh, he wants me. Thank you.
Got it.
Nice.
Then pay with your blood. Resist arrest. The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion has encountered a problem and needs to close.
Oh.
I've actually had that happen before. I've resisted arrest and the game crashed.
Oh.
Which I remember, it was like, I don't know, a few years ago. When it happened, I'm like, well, geez, I guess the Imperial Guard have been leveling up a bit.
Mm-hmm. They've been busy.
Yeah, they've been busy. By the gods, there's a psychopath on the loose. Have you actually heard the Imperial Guard rap, where they like take all the clips from Oblivion and make it into like a, guess who's back, but it's done by the Imperial Guard?
I'm sure I've heard that once.
Stop! You violated the law. It's been too long since I've seen a good brawl. I'm just warming up. You pathetic worm. That one.
Yeah. Moist demon. What do you mean moist? Oh, hydrate. I see. I will do the hydration while I carry this.
I got you covered. Go.
All right.
Got a bomber.
So thank you for your alert, Plat.
Oh, there you are. Hi there, moron. Literally came up the ladder right at my feet.
Oh, damn.
All right, time to go.
Yeah.
Button. Uh-oh.
Oh,
No man behind.
Get up.
Get him up, quick.
Yeah, he's up.
All right, go. Move.
The pilot's moral fortitude appears questionable.
That's a lot of ragers.
Mm-hmm.
Get on the thing. Get on the thing.
Right, there we go.
So you watch yourselves, all right?
There we go.
Nice.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm about to do something I swore I'd never do. I'm going to try out this plasma gun I got in the last mission.
Uh-oh.
I'm normally not a big fan of the plasma gun because, like, a lot of people rightfully complain that it's got it's got way more drawbacks than it does good things about it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, sure, it's a plasma gun, so it's really effective, but it takes so long to vent its heat. And not to mention, just like in everything else, if it overheats, it will blow up in your hands and down you instantly. So, yeah.
Okay, don't do that.
Yeah, I'll try not to.
So when it pans to a close-up of the ogre leaning on the hull of the whirlybird, yeah. He's just there, don't worry.
Anyway, let's see if the shop is restocked, because I think it's been another cycle. Nope, another 11 minutes, and then it'll restock again. I think given the situation with the plasma gun, I think I'll pick an easy mission because I don't want us to die.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Let's see. How about... Are there any of the missions you haven't done?
Let me check. I don't know if there is a way to tell if I've done ones or not.
No, but like, is there like, because there's Crack the Vault to get a piece of the Heretics Contagion. There's go raid the supply train. There's
I don't think I've done the supply train one. That doesn't sound familiar.
Okay, that's the one where you basically go out on the train yard and like hold your ground long enough for guardsman reinforcements to arrive. But you've never done that one? Okay, cool.
I don't think so.
We can do it.
All right.
But yes, this is a basically show up, turn off the Skyfire defenses, and then wait for reinforcements.
Okay. Sounds good.
Basically, well, just like how the Guard do all the hard work for the Space Marines who show up and take all the credit. In this case, it's the Rejects do all the hard work, and then the Guardsmen show up.
Yep, it just works down the line. Old Rick and Boris.
Intel's reporting a supply train down in...
Good God, they take up so much space.
This Valkyrie is very cramped.
This is fine. This is fine.
What do you think it looks like if it's all Ogrins?
I
just start sitting on the floor.
No, I think they all fit in there. But I have done a mission where I had 3 Ogrins with me, and one of my friends jokingly called it Operation Protect the Quarterback.
Oh no.
Okay, so, how's this thing work again?
Never did enjoy sentry duty myself.
Yeah, assume you pull the trigger.
Safer
Yeah.
than where we're going, mind.
We are all part of the Omnissiah's great machine. They play their role.
Many workers.
Got it.
Life of honest toil is good, no?
God, Emperor, bless this holy place and every bullet it needs!
Head down to the production nexus. Your data interrogators can get you to the consignment yard from there.
Hang on, you're not friends. Hit them with the booping stick.
They throw themselves into their work to take their minds off the growing dark.
Oh,
I
yeah,
got
that'll
him.
work.
Yeah. I mean, it kills, but
Yeah, he did a flip.
Bring it, you degenerates!
Plasteel. We lost one of the Ogrins. No.
game must have crashed on him.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Hope they weren't streaming.
Yeah.
Should run over and hang out with you guys.
You were going the right way, though. That's why your character yelled over here.
Well, then never mind.
So,
Ammo!
Empty boxes make me very sad.
yeah. Uh-oh. Dog. Ow.
There we go.
Got him.
Yeah, he certainly did.
Okay, so there is an emergency vent button.
Anyone
That's
bring
good.
a fragging map?
Ah, okay.
Anyone even look at one?
Grenades.
Grenade!
Nice. This just in, the boxes are full of pestilence. Oh no.
Oh, no. Oh, great.
Oh!
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
This is gonna take
That's a big boy. It's a big boy right there.
Come on.
Go for the head! See if we can't
Got-
pop the eye right open!
The beast altered!
Yeah, pay attention to me for a second.
Oh, now that's just stupid. The emergency vent hurts me.
Oh.
Yeah, if I click down, I'm using a controller. If I click down on the right stick to vent out more of the heat manually, it hurts me. It does HP damage. That's so stupid.
That really sucks.
So it's basically either wait for it to slowly deplete on its own, or manually do it and take damage. Oh, that's dumb. That is
Yeah.
super dumb. Fat Shark, please fix.
Please.
Incoming. Mob.
Yep.
Hold back! We'll see them off!
Form a queue, form a queue.
Get in line. You'll
Line up
all
for
have
your
your turn.
beatings.
You'll all have your turn to go face the Emperor.
It's all in the
Yeah.
mess.
The beatings shall continue until morale has improved.
Yeah, the beating shall continue. Metal Gear Solid 5 in a nutshell. The beating
Yep.
shall continue until morale. Gentlemen, let's raise some morale. Oh shit!
Be on the work cloister.
Ow!
Oh, you know.
We triumph in the God Emperor's name!
Thank you, boss. Gets the crap beat out of him. Thank you, boss. Can I have another?
Payday!
That was me. Okay, plasma
Oh.
plus barrel equals bigger boom. Good to know.
Okay, good to know.
Educate station.
It's not I can't aim down sights with it though, which kind of sucks.
Well, I wouldn't want to put my face next to it either.
Yeah. Ow.
There we go. Catch this real quick.
I'm good. Let's move.
Hmm.
I am curious what the oh, hold on. Where'd you guys think you were gonna go?
I don't know.
No, these guys were
There-
one guy was running away as I was charging a shot.
Oh, okay. No, I was following the two Ogrins. They looked like they knew where they were going. They did not.
Woo! Woo! That's what that does.
Ain't just
Good to
fair
know.
to be killed, so it helps. Now that is why we keep an ogre around.
Mutant.
Alright.
Oh shit!
I gotcha.
Whoa!
Let him go. Bad.
Body mutant is a dead mutant.
Yeah, my mod's like me Angie, fat shark fix.
Mm-hmm.
The stink of corruption hangs in the air.
Oh, firster.
Watch out!
Two of them.
Cursed heretics!
Everywhere. It's like they took over the planet. Oh, hello. You are large.
That's a reaper. That's a reaper.
You're huge. You must have huge guts.
Yeah. Rip it tear your guts. You are huge. That means you have huge guts. Here it comes. Here comes the night train.
Bless you.
I can say happily that I've read that entire comic.
Oh, nice.
I look as soon as I saw Linkara talk about it, I'm like, I must go read this.
Mm-hmm. I need to. I only know the you have huge guts part.
Rip and tear.
Find your way down.
Yeah, maybe I should let the Ogrins go first. They seem to be able to take a couple of hits.
We got dudes behind. Oh yeah, I was about to say we had dudes behind us.
Yeah, no.
I have an uncle. You had an uncle. Whoop.
They discovered the exploding barrel.
Ammunition. And about time.
That sounds like a bomber.
There we go.
I just saw one of the ogres backhand somebody.
Nice. Oh god. I've been stolen.
Delay my capture.
Ow, 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 ow.
I
ow,
can't
ow,
get to you,
ow,
the fire's
ow,
in the way.
Ow, 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 ow.
Not carrying you.
Bomber.
Yep.
To get that door open.
Precision fire underway.
Got him.
Time to heal up, kindred.
About friggin' time.
So yeah, I noticed one other thing about the plasma gun. You really don't pick up a lot of ammo in ammo packs.
Guess that makes sense.
But that's okay.
Every bullet counts.
Yeah. The Ogren's trying to install one of the data interrogators. A minion tries to hit him. He just turns around and backhands him away.
Nice.
Continue. Defend.
Here they come.
Yep. Brister.
Eliminating alpha target.
Yeah, there's no way he was getting up here.
Throwing grenade.
Data stream ceased. You are certain
go. Had to wait for someone to get close enough for me to hit him.
Flamer.
Okay.
Got him.
Nice.
Incompetence is showing. The interrogator requires a reboot.
It's over.
I have the power of God.
There we go. Oh, yeah.
The omnicide. Uplink is restored.
Yeah, I would really like it if I could aim down sights with this thing, but I can't, so I have to just hope for the best.
Yep. No, you don't. Off. Off.
Completion imminent.
Armor's gone, my kindred.
Okay, I take that back. If you charge up a shot, your accuracy gets better, but it massively raises the heat index. Because you're charging up a
all
shot.
trade-offs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
One really cool little detail, though, if you actually are running, like sprinting with the weapon, it actually cools faster. It's actually
Really?
pretty cool. Yeah.
Nice. Air cooling.
Giblets.
Yay.
Red station here. Request acknowledged. Authorized.
All right. They don't send endless waves. That's weird. The game's programmed to only send a certain amount of enemies, so...
I guess it's nice.
Yeah.
Maybe I like being overwhelmed.
You say that. Button.
Dog.
Where'd it go? What?
I went to space.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe the dog will follow us someday. Oh, there you are.
Oh, trapper.
Yep. Got him. Get up.
Ooh, hello.
What'd you find?
Ammo another ammo box.
Oh, nice.
Oh, burster.
Zola, what do you think?
I need ammo.
Hey, here's ammo right here. I need everyone to... Oh, mob.
You want to fight?
I have to get to a spot where I can drop this thing. There's a burster coming up behind us.
Alright.
You're in the home stretch. Get out to the consignment yard right away.
That'll work.
There we go. I put it down right at my feet, so yeah, stock up.
Alright.
Ammo clean.
That's a demon host. Let's avoid that.
Let's not do that.
Engaging priority target.
Last heal.
She sounds like she's downstairs at the lowest level, so let's not.
Yeah, let's avoid that.
Also, you know how to ping targets, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I've been pinging them.
Dog.
Yep.
Nice shot.
Oh, Boris helped.
There we go. Took his head clean off, Lilin.
He wasn't using it.
No, you're right. I mean, he probably wasn't.
He certainly isn't now.
Anyone who betrays the Emperor is no longer using their head.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Oh. I always forget how long the range is on the axe.
Get some of this ammo, big man.
Ammo slab, take it.
Everyone pay attention and group up as soon as you can.
All of it.
Get the ammo.
Where's the
Or not.
grounding support team?
Really, varlets. You should have more faith. Reclamation Strike Force 45 is one of the best.
Well, we're committed now.
Oh, that works. Interesting.
What does?
If I rev up the chainsaw, then block and walk into somebody, it actually does damage.
Oh, nice.
Secure the consignment yard. We'll get your support team in the air.
Well, sometimes you just gotta rev.
Yeah. Another dog.
Hasty slab, ammo.
Loyalist. Oh, yeah, baby. Giblets.
Mm.
We need those sci-fi defenses offline. Make it a priority.
Alright. Move.
Slab, there's ammo here.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
No, that stopped existing. Damn.
Let's turn that off.
Yeah. No more shooting.
Boom.
Oh, you're still here. Okay, this might be at least 3 pox bursters. Or pox walkers.
Got it. That's a bomber.
Ow. Come here.
Uh-oh. Okay, good thing I didn't shoot it again. I was close. Because, yeah, the thing said 100%. I'm glad I stopped.
Yeah. You would have exploded.
Yeah.
Set up a landing beacon beside your support team.
There's too many of them.
The God Emperor will preserve us.
Alright, beacon's over there. I'll go grab it.
Alright.
Beacon deploy.
That's good work. I've ordered your support team into position.
Alright, we gotta secure the yard. Also, don't
Alright.
forget there's a
Oh god.
Medicaid thing over there.
Yeah, I got knocked down.
Alright, I'm coming to get you. Hang on, hang tight.
It's surrounded. Couldn't get out.
Gotta get the sniper.
Yep.
Easy. I'm not
Got him.
stone.
Nice. Made him not exist.
Yeah.
Bird up.
Yeah. Showed us right. Bird up.
Yep.
Send those pieces flying into the sky.
Also, I have a medic crate if we need it.
Alright. Head to the platform if you know where that is. It's
Which one? I see like 3 platforms.
It's I'm trying to remember which one it is. Pretty sure it's that one. I just marked it. We just gotta stay near there.
Okay.
Also, we got a
I'm
sniper.
gonna stay
around-
near you.
We got a sniper around here.
Hmm.
Whoop. There he is. I saw you up there. I can't get a shot from down here. I gotta get up top.
Yeah, I don't have enough accuracy. Just steal a little heal here.
Oh, he dropped down.
Oh, there.
Oh, no, there's two of them.
Oh. Two.
I can't get one of them.
Hmm.
Ah! Damn it, there's two more. They just keep spawning snipers.
Hmm.
Ow.
If I stubber, I'm not accurate enough to get them. I don't know if I can even run up there.
Alright, we're good. Gotta defend the
Right.
train. I'd use your health thing now. Ah, fuck!
Yeah.
Oh, of course, because they've got...
Oh, of course.
Yeah, they got 3 snipers guarding the place, and we can't kill them.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
I'd love to spray and pray at them, but I don't think it's going to help that much.
Dude, Ulrich, turn around! Get him! Thank you.
He's the one who's been disconnecting. He's probably got some internet issues.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
At least he got back in here.
Yeah. Must be on Wi-Fi.
Maybe. There's one of the snipers. There's one. Got him.
It's not there anymore.
There's our pickup.
Nice. Let's get out of here. Some place where there aren't 3 snipers, please.
Yeah. About time you guys got to the party.
Let the guard do the easy part.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm level 20. I'm level 23 now.
Nice. I just hit 9. Flamer?
Yeah, now you get the what's it called? The purgation flamer or something.
Mm-hmm. You have my attention.
Yeah. Let it be known to everyone watching, Lilin likes to burn things.
Yes. Fire is good. It's cleansing. It's sort of like 90% of your problems.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then the last 10% is cleanup.
Remember, any problem can be solved with a proper amount of fire or high explosives.
Yeah.
But what about taxes? What about taxes? Burn the taxes and destroy the tax center.
Yeah.
Also, I'm psych. I'm gonna say psych right now. Please don't do that.
For legal reasons, this is a joke.
My name's Carl.
So I got a cutscene.
Ah, I called it. So the barber can literally just modify your appearance. Okay. Boring. Oh yeah, the armory's restocked now. What do we got?
Is fulfillment.
Sorry, Maro was telling me about I should use guns. Foxy, thank you for the hydrate.
I mean, the flamers are good. They're really good at like keeping mobs away and doing a ton of damage to them.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I'm already gonna be close to him.
Mm-hmm.
We're done here.
Oh, very well.
It's a fancy thing. I can't buy any flame. Oh, there's a flamer. There we go. Give me that. I'll get that. Thank you.
What'd you get?
Flamer.
What rarity is it?
Oh, it's just redeemed.
Okay.
Allow me to maximize the combat potential of your armaments.
I'm
Although I might just bump that up real quick.
I'm 5. We call them cubes, and because I don't know the name of. There's plasteel, which is like the cylinders, and then there's the other thing. I don't know what it's called, so we just call them cubes. I'm 5 cubes short to upgrade my really good last gun.
That sucks.
Yeah, and this last gun I got, its blessing is deadly accurate, 27.5 critical weak spot damage.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, so it does a quarter more damage. It does plus 15% damage to unarmored enemies, and then if I was to upgrade it, it'd get another perk.
Nice.
But, yeah. Which is why I told people on my stream, if you're getting into this game, this is a tip for you too. As you get higher in level, naturally newer and newer stuff's going to become available. Here's the tip. No matter what, getting a white rarity weapon, like that something has the white background, and upgrading it, like with the, at the Omnissiah place, will always be better than just buying like a blue or green or purple weapon. Because you'll have yes, because the upgrades pound for pound they'll carry over. Yeah. So like once you start getting to like, late in the game, like high level, and start finding like, white stuff that's pretty powerful, you actually level it up, it can get really, really good. So
okay.
All right, let's see.
So should I save my my resources until
save
then?
your resource. Yeah, save your Durasteel, your Plasteel, and all that other stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. I would take you on this because they're interesting, but I hate this mission. I hate it. I hate the investigation missions, man. They're so boring.
Oh, that's where you're scanning things,
where
right?
you scan stuff, and it's a level 3.
Yeah.
It's a difficulty 3 mission, but with a lower intensity thing. But yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
What do you got around here?
Understandable.
Let's see. We can do that one.
Okay.
Speaking of which, I need to change that. Have you seen a bolter in action yet?
Not yet. No.
Oh, I got you. I got you, Lilin. I got you, homie.
Thank you.
I got you, homie.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring mine.
Nice.
just cut to me. Cut to Lilin in the forest and me pulling back like a shade of vines. I got you, homie. I got you. You're gonna love this.
It's what demons crave.
Recon data supports evidence of a pathogen breeding site.
So, because you're going to get access to them too, here's the deal about the bolters. They pack well, as you'd imagine, they pack a really big punch. The trade-off is they do not have many shots per clip. You do not get a lot of max ammunition. And they're also, the other problem is that they're not very accurate. Like, they are good at short to mid-range, but once you start getting into long range, they're not that good anymore. Because the spread is kind of insane. However, at least for me anyway, if I'm not aimed down sights, it's fully automatic. If I aim down sights, it's single shot. So
I see.
Anyway, so here it is. If you want to see it, I'm right. Look.
Yeah. Ooh.
And you hear the when you load it. It's great. Now this one in particular is 15 rounds per clip. So.
Oh, that's not much.
Yeah.
I can count.
But it's a bolter, so.
Yeah, that's 15 people dead.
Yeah. Also, since the bolt rounds explode and everything, it does like AOE damage. Watch.
Oh, nice. Oh, wow.
There we go. Dead.
Yeah, that worked.
Burn them all. Leave.
Yep.
The Emperor will sort the ash.
Exactly. Let the Emperor sort them out. Takes a while to reload, though.
Yeah.
But you know, understandable.
Yep.
Delta 175 attained. Continue to upper level.
This way.
Right.
Bastion 220 engaged. First.
Oh, and did you see what it does to normal people?
It kind of stopped existing.
Yeah.
Version time? Yeah, Small. How's it going? We're doing some violence.
Function questionable. Risk.
Toyama can't spell. Understandable.
In the Emperor's name, of course.
Yeah.
Not violence for violence sake.
No.
It appears that flow
Well.
control hub Delta 12 is under the control of.
Yeah, how's it going?
Fascinating.
Into the unknown it is. How bad can it be?
Never asked that question in 40K.
Yeah. The answer is worse.
Yeah.
Engaging critical target.
Mutant.
No more
There we go.
big muting.
Yeah.
There we go.
Little fire. I think it's so far. I'm really enjoying it.
Carry the gods
Blood fountain.
like with us.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! Those guys look like they might be a problem. Aw, you think they're a threat. Just stand back and watch the show. Careful, though. The first two ranks are a splash zone. What do you mean by that?
Flow control hub Delta 12.
Danger.
Yeah.
Side of
Danger close.
Oh, here comes a mob. I hope that flamer's restocked.
Yep. Don't worry, we're set.
Let's show them how the guard does it. Don't waste ammo. Wait for a clean shot.
Surely there's more than that.
Yeah, they're
you
all
are.
in here.
Turn fire.
Watch out for the gunner.
Yep.
Got him. Headshot.
Nice.
Boom. Boom. Boom.
Fire cell here.
I feel like a space marine. I mean, that's the entire point of the bolter, but still.
Yeah.
Stick together. Let's not get
Basically
lost
carrying a
out here.
cannon in your hands.
Yep.
follow the pipes.
She perceives a different world, I deem.
We need to stay on her good side, so that's what I'm doing. Yes!
Yes. What? I came out of
Yes.
nowhere. Yes.
Oh, this is what the power cell I found before was for. Alright. Oh, he's got it. Alright.
It's like that Wojak comic with the Space Marines. He goes, "Why are we fighting, wasting our lives for these mortals? We should be." He goes, "We're worth better than that." I agree. Let's join the forces of chaos. And then it cuts to like the commissary. He goes, "You will defend this planet until it breaks under your feet." Yes. It's just all these guardsmen.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Izzy, I know. The bolter's a hell of a way to erase people.
Mm-hmm. If you want to make them non-living,
Yeah.
bolter's a pretty good way to do it.
Hi, I'm Derek Baum, and this is the new Heretic gun. Pesky heretics ruining your day. Bang, bang, bang!
Accurate to the sound, too.
Yeah.
And the heretics are gone.
Yeah, goodbye, heretics!
Oh, large man.
There it is.
Not anymore. Hello.
What'd you find?
Push.
Oh.
A crowd.
Oh.
Or some might say targets.
Yeah. Mutant.
Yep.
Oh, this brings back memories. None of them good.
The only antidote for doubt is faith.
Yeah, Izzy's right. I take my weaponry advice straight from Caiaphas Cain, and he says a lasgun will always be more reliable. Yeah?
Just don't charge them up at the fire.
Yep. Caiaphas Cain.
Those books were actually my introduction to the 40K universe.
Yeah, Caiaphas Cain. Well, Caiaphas Cain is a good place to start.
Hmm?
And the way Takahata plays him in text-to-speech is even better. I should be dead! Withdraw? You mean hightail it away from the battlefield as fast as a chimera could take me? Because that's what I did! Like a piece of shit!
Hmm.
Hey, Ferris, it's going good. Lilin and I have been playing for a bit. Lilin is pretty still low level, but they did unlock the Flamer, so
Yeah. So I'm having fun.
Yep. Oh, it's over there.
Hmm.
Have you tried out Mechanicus yet, Lilin?
No, it's on my list. It looks really fun.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for XCOM style games.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I know I'll like it.
I will admit, the thing with Mechanicus is, at first, it's a little tough, but once you start getting weapons and everything, it literally just boils down to how fast can you win the engagements. Like, it's literally designed for you to, like, be like a tech priest, optimize everything.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yep.
Sniper?
My piece of advice though, the Heretic DLC, I have it. It's It's not that great. You don't need it. I mean, it's nice to have all the cool heretical weapons and everything, but I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't add much to the story or anything. So, yeah,
makes sense.
elevator's here.
Okay.
Man, if you call me a varlet one more time, I'm gonna come to where you are on the ship, ram this bolter right into your face or what's left of it, and blow it off.
Yeah. Install a new intake port.
Yeah. Install a new intake port. It's like my favorite quote from Mechanicus. Basically, the quote boils down to, he goes like, I'm experiencing, I'm experiencing both frustration and anger, and I choose to embrace them. Because he says later, like earlier on, he's like, I pushed away all my emotions and have them locked away in emotional vaults in my head. But he says, he goes like, I'm experiencing both frustration and anger, and I choose to embrace them. He's just so pissed. He's like, yeah, no, I'm mad. I'm mad.
Angy.
Yeah. Also, one of the tech priests literally, like, has meme speech. So you'll hear her say, like, one of them, she's like, error 404, damn, not found.
Nice.
She's literally a walking meme, which is great.
It's incredible. Oh, God. Well, I'm down here now.
Can you get back up?
Yes.
Okay.
At least one dog. Oh god, Doc.
There you go.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Dog was hiding behind a guardsman. That's embarrassing. Oh, thank you for coming back.
If Ogrins are abhuman, doesn't that make them mutants? No. Well, okay, sort of. The word mutant is kind of like, it's kind of a weird thing in 40K. Also, hello, hello Grimshaw, it's your first time here, welcome. Here's the thing about the word mutant. Technically, even Space Marines are mutants, because they're not human anymore. So mutant basically means anything unnaturally mutated.
Yeah. Abhuman just means anything that's accepted by the Imperium.
Yeah, like like for example, the Felinids, the Ratlings, the Ogrins, the Beastmen. Though the Beastmen are basically nigh on extinct at this point.
Yeah.
But yes, for those who don't know, there are Beastmen who are basically cow people, and there are also the Felinids who are cat people. They are canon. It's just they're not. The Felinids are very rare, and the Beastmen are, I think, dead. Because I think the Imperium used them as like first line cannon fodder for a while.
Yeah. Like I think Ogrins are accepted because they're useful.
Yep. You don't know that, Zaruk. We've never seen the Felinids ever. No, we have. Games Workshop has confirmed the Felinids are canon and they are real. It's just we've never seen them like in the lore or anything. But they've said, yeah, no, they're real.
They just don't have models yet.
Yeah. I miss the squads. Oh, you mean the League? You mean the League of Votan? Yeah.
Yeah, because they're also abhumans.
Yeah. Except they don't want to work with the Imperium.
No. Well, because their crypto servers decided the Imperium was bad.
Yeah. Yeah, they unsquatted the squats. Yeah.
Yep. They are now stands.
The way you said that reminded me of the Team 4 Stars JoJo Season 3 abridge. He was like, that's a stand! Don't... He goes like, stop using modern slang, Grandpa. No, not a stand. A stand! Haha, bolt gun makes everything go away.
Yeah, he stopped existing real fast.
To the hive of owl Freya rode a stranger one fine day. I love that there's a bolt gun version of Big Iron.
Oh, of course there is.
The bolter is good. The problem with it is that there's not a lot of ammo for it. It's very inaccurate at long range. But it makes things go away when it hits them.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, it sounds amazing.
Oh, I'm sure.
For the longest time, I thought Space Marine would give us the best sounding bolter, but no, this blows it out of the water. Just see Lilin run into the dude with a tomahawk.
Yeah. The Emperor's Fury made manifest.
That's the chainsword. But
true.
but I see your
I
point.
don't have that yet.
Oh, you're gonna get a better one. You're gonna get the Eviscerator. What are you talking about? You get the two-handed greatsword variant.
Yeah. Which I'm very excited for.
Yeah. I think you also get Thunder Hammers too.
Really?
Yes. You get you're a zealot, so you'll get a Thunder Hammer.
Nice. That's exciting.
Data stream
Mutant.
Alright. Oh god, you said you liked me.
Not anymore.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Poxburster! Scatter! There we go.
Nice.
Which one was it? Oh, he got it.
Okay.
Sequence initiated.
Dog.
Yep.
Sounds like a hound.
I got you.
Thank you.
There we go. Ah!
I
Get it off!
Okay, I got you.
Oh, one of them's jammed. I got it. Cover me.
Alright.
This is stupid. There we go.
Nice.
Comes a mob.
Yep. You say mob, I say firing range.
Yeah. Don't you mean targets for controlled burning?
Yeah. It's alright, everyone who's in front of me is downrange.
Cyber exfiltration faltering. Connection lost. Compensate.
Got it. Ah, come on. Got it.
Nice.
Commencing rival iteration.
Mutant.
Nice.
Ah! Oh, that was close.
Yeah. He's come for a hug.
The mutant wants a hug.
Seems to be a running thing with Nurgle.
Yeah.
Interrogation approaching completion.
But like I said, grandfather loves you. In his own sick, weird way.
A true ally.
Just spawn camping the mobs.
Yep. Feels a little mean, but you know, they're the ones who pack themselves in there.
Yeah. All right, the next one's down below.
Yep. I got it. Yep, go that way. There we go.
All right, time to go.
Yes.
I am authorizing decontamination measures. Mission successful. Extract, extract, extract.
Yeah, we're on it. Don't you worry.
Yeah. Maybe we don't want to be here anymore.
We'll have to shoot our way out while watching the front, while watching the back.
Yep.
There's a sniper. Watch out. All right, follow that guy. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah. You're on a roll, Royce.
A purifying grenade.
Why?
You know, for fun.
Look, Ferris, if they add more weapons, I want to see a power fist for the veteran. I want to see a power fist. Or,
that'd be cool.
Yeah, or you could really go back in the lore and get a las gauntlet, which is a power fist with a las gun attached to it.
Really?
Yeah, way old lore. Like it's an old
sounds good.
It's an old weapon. it was something you could give guys in, like, I think it was like one of the older editions, but basically it allowed you to have a power fist and something you could close the range with.
Nice.
Of course, in this case, if you did that, it would be like one weapon. So, like, the power fist is your melee option, then with the flip of a switch, you got a las gun option.
Mm-hmm. Or just put it on the special attack, to be honest.
I want a multi-melta or a las cannon. Okay, well, a melta gun's possible. Just flame shotgun. Multi-melta, yeah, you're going to have to give that to the Ogren. And the las cannon, I don't think the guardsmen have a portable las cannon. I think they only have, like, the heavy weapon version.
Hmm.
Kindly remind the deck crews that possession of atonement contraband is punishable by the severest means. I will surely do that. Have no fear.
How may I serve?
Got a quick draw stub revolver, but I'm not good. I'm not good with the revolvers, so I'm good. All right, I think I got time for one more, because then I'll have hit my I'll be over my 3-hour limit. Because don't you normally stream for like 3 or 4 hours?
Yeah, I usually do 3 or 4.
Okay, let's see. Ooh, there is a difficulty 3 assassination mission.
Ooh, okay.
If you want to do that, so
yeah.
All right,
let's give it a shot.
Oh God, why? Why am I the experienced one? Why?
Because you know what you're doing.
What is, like, you I know I can rely on, but I'm basically going to be babysitting the other two. They're too low level for this.
Well, maybe there's someone's ults.
Actually, I had one of my friends ask if you could have any weapon or anything cool from 40K, what would it be? Power sword.
Yeah, I was gonna go for a weapon. I think power sword would be cool.
Yeah. See, this is like a lightsaber, but it's cooler and it's actually used for killing shit.
Yeah.
And one of my friends,
if the power goes off, you can still hit things.
You can still hit things with it. Yeah, unlike a chain sword.
These soldiers be lacking in faith, kindred. We should lead by example.
Although a baleful eye would be very cool.
Yes. Oh, bale eye. All right, now remember, this is difficulty 3, so watch yourself. Things are going to get a little bit tougher.
Yep.
Also, the Grimoire thing, this is... good player etiquette is to ask if people want to do that, because if you pick up a Grimoire, each Grimoire cuts your health by 1/4.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah, it's a challenge run.
Gotcha. Does it do that to everyone, or just...
Yes, it's everyone. Everyone.
Oh,
that's why I say it's player, it's party etiquette to ask.
Gotcha.
And you're supposed to ask if you want to do it. If you don't want to do it, just don't say anything. But all right, we need to get back. These guys know how to shoot, so.
Ow! 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 All right, trying to be a little less zealous.
That's a good start. Next stop, the marketplace. Head through the tunnels.
Remember to be on top of marking your targets and call out sounds so people know what it is.
Nope. And you're not a friend.
That's a mutant.
Oh boy. Down. Another one.
No, that's a. Oh, that's a, yeah, another one, but that's also a Reaper. Engage him. There we go.
He's dead.
There we go. Another one?
Jeez.
Jeez. All right, here it comes.
All right, round 3. Is he gonna grab the same person again?
Seems like it. Do las guns have infinite ammo? No. Each one has a certain amount per clip, and then you have to change it. However,
it does carry a lot of ammo.
even they're saying how many mutants. Yeah. Cool thing though, las guns are recharged by solar power, so if you leave them out in the sun, they'll charge up.
Yeah. You can charge them up with a campfire too.
Yeah, just and it even says you can even throw them in the fire, but don't do that because it'll damage them.
Yeah, then they might explode.
Yeah. Die! There we go.
Yeah. Stop
Oh,
existing.
ambush. Here they come.
Alright.
Stay together.
Yep.
I'll watch the left. Nice.
Ow.
Another mutant.
Oh, jeez. What is that, 4 now?
Yep.
Let's come up to the right. Oh, nope, there he is.
Ah! Thank you.
Off of him.
Poxburster.
Yep.
Where is it? There it is. There it is. Okay,
Nice.
careful when you drop down here, because that entire staircase is covered with dudes.
Okay.
So get to cover. Treat it like an FPS, basically, at this point.
You got it. I'd love to charge closer.
You're in the maintenance bay? Good. Keep moving.
Let's go. Come on. Uh-oh. That don't sound good.
No.
Alright, time to move up. Die! Die! Blood for the blood god! Alright. Yeah, I like what she says.
Yeah. That's the safe version.
Another one? That's 5.
It's just all mutants.
And a dog.
Oh boy.
Oh, there's the
yeah.
mutant. Hi, what's up,
We
buddy?
found him.
Bomber, watch out. Oh shit.
The hound touched me and I went down.
Alright, I need ammo bad.
Mm-hmm.
I think we all do.
Yeah. I've got about a clip and a half left. No, you don't.
There. There's a trapper in there too. Make sure you get her.
I will as soon as she comes out.
Oh, I think she despawned. Oh. Neat.
Yeah, we take those.
Alright. Here comes the tough part.
Oh, the tough part is coming up.
Yeah, this part. Remember?
Oh.
Yep. Alright, you need that Medicaid station. Take it.
Yes. jeez.
I just whacked that dude in the head with a grenade when I threw it.
Nice.
Is that another mutant?
Might be.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Got him.
There we go.
Bad station.
All right, you guys need to patch yourselves up.
There we go.
Ammo. Right here, priest.
Uh-oh. Watch out for the flamer. Where is he? Ah, there. Got him.
Nice. Ow. Oh, jeez. In a bad place physically and mentally.
Oh, come on. Please work. Oh, come on.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
Damn it! I was so close. Why? Yeah, we should have taken newbies on this. They don't even know what they're doing.
There we
You're
go.
supposed to group up and protect someone whenever they're trying to use the thing.
Come on, show us
Here.
what you're made of.
All right, you're up. Good.
Yep.
Okay, now let's see if they know that you're supposed to do this.
Hear me! Help!
Got it.
Nice.
We'll have to do that a few more times.
No interruptions. On the side raised.
Bomber! Shit! I see him. Where are you going?
Him too.
Got him. Nice shot! You literally sent him into space.
I do my best.
Unholy terror.
Got 40 rounds left.
Better than this.
I be unworthy even to dream of seeing the ecclesiastical palace of holy terror. Be good to know what we're fighting for again.
On the side, I think.
Come on, one more. Oh, that's a mauler. Okay, good. Burster, I hear it.
Yeah.
Someone hurry up and do the thing.
I got it.
Hatred! I need cover!
And
Hurry.
we're good.
Oh, good. Also, that's Mutant 6 coming.
Oh, good. When do we get to mark off our little scratch cards? Oh, we got it. Mutant found me. Ow, ow.
Wait,
ow,
another one?
Ow.
That's 7
Yeah.
then.
Beauty!
Okay, that's 7 mutants so far.
Okay, but we made it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Medicaid and ammo.
This be a roundabout way of enacting the God Emperor's will.
Should be some. There's ammo.
Yeah.
Durasteel.
Enough for a clip. I'll take it.
I suggest you take it up with him.
Oh, all right, I'll carry the ammo crate and reload.
Yeah, hold on to it until, like, you know how on everyone's portrait the bullet thing shows how much ammo they got left?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hold on to it unless we, like, we'll see how bad it gets.
Gotcha.
You might need it sooner than you think.
Yeah.
Oh, shit!
Gonna blow!
Cannot afford that right now.
Oh, my God!
Oh, boy.
There we go. Okay, now you might want to put that ammo thing down.
Okay, you got it.
Guess we'll have to shoot our way through this.
Maybe pride in the
Yep.
Ah, trapper!
step toward.
Also, large man with a shield.
No more trapper.
Hi, Dan.
Shoot for his head.
Yep.
Not you. I know you're trying. Oh, no wonder we've got one health. One of the idiots picked up the Grimoire without saying anything. Dang it.
Great.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to actually mention that. Come on. There. Don't. Yeah, just a little message for everyone. Ask. Sorry, that it really makes me angry because it hurts
No, 'cause it just...
everyone. You need to ask. Because by doing that, you make it harder for everyone else. Of course, it's Grayla carrying it, so...
Yep. Oh god, there's a million trappers.
Oh god!
Let me tell ye. Thanks, zealots.
Mauler. There we go.
Oof.
Maulers are, Mauler ammo at the chest is only flak, so shoot there. The head's carapace armor, making it harder to pierce.
Yeah. Is the health thing? Nope.
Uh-oh, is that another ogre? Oh, yeah, that's a crusher.
Yeah, it sure is.
Oh, they're all in here. Good God, they're all in carapace. Run, run. Get out, get out, get out.
Not a good place to hang out. Oh god, nope.
Yeah, we're dead, because they don't have the ammo for this, I don't think. Good God, how many are there?
More than enough.
Yeah, run.
Oh god. Oh jeez.
You're just playing whack-a-mole with the... Oh, that's someone else. One of...
Yeah.
Oh, you got the... Oh, you got the crusher on you.
Yeah. Oh god. I'm in a bad place.
Yeah.
What's the code? To hell with it. Meds!
Yep, that's it.
Nope.
Game. See, this is... Yep.
This is why you ask.
Yeah, this is why you ask. It's also why you, yeah, why you don't split up. But everyone got split up by the party.
Yep. Oh, and the one who picked up the Grimoire left.
Yeah. Which just goes to show, you know, they're basically admitting they were guilty. And they're like, they even said in the chat, they're like, okay, stop crying about it. Well, no, I'm not crying about it. I'm just trying to let you know that's what happens. It punishes everyone.
Yeah, they lost us the round, basically.
Yeah. And the good reason, and the reason you ask is because maybe not everyone wants to do. And here's the other thing. They give basically nothing for picking them up. You basically have to drop your health to half, and you get like maybe 700 extra experience for doing it. That's it. That's all. And that's chump change. So why would you do it? Unless it's like a mission, like, you know, one of the... you don't have these yet, but requisition challenges or things you get every few days. And some of them are like, hey, pick up this many grimoires. And I mean, if that was the case, fine. But if not, don't do it.
Yeah, no point to it.
Your word is my law.
Let's see, is there anything else in here? Yeah, the shop just restocked, so... Nah. Alright, I think that's going to be it for me. Normally I believe and don't end on a bad one, but we were doing fine. It's just somebody didn't know the etiquette, so...
Yeah.
This is fun, though. We
Can't
got
bet 'em all.
Yeah, we got to do this again, though.
Oh, definitely.
And you're like... I think your stuff maxes out at level 15 or 16, so a few more levels and you'll basically... I think the Eviscerator's like one of the... well, no, the Thunderhammer's one of the last things you unlock. So... Oh, and don't forget... you should have, maybe, I don't know if you'll have this or not, check your weapon loadout, and if you go to Appearance, and then scroll over, you should have a trinket. I don't know if you'll have one, but I do. I have a little trinket that I can hang on my weapons. So,
I don't think I do.
Okay, maybe it was only for the beta testers then. But, like, yeah, you get this little trinket. They're going to add them later, I guess. A little trinkets you can hang on your weapons. So that's pretty cool.
I do have one.
Yeah, the Auric Star.
Yeah.
It doesn't work with controllers. You have to take your mouse or whatever and just hover it over to the apply button and click it when it lights up. And then and it'll actually show up in game. You'll have a little trinket on your weapons.
Nice.
But I think that's going to do it for me. I hope you had a great time tonight. Sorry for talking your ear off.
No worries.
But yeah, that was fun. We definitely have to do this again. We got to get a whole strike team together at some point and just go ham and do some crazy shit and see what we can do with that. The person who plays Kingdom Hearts with you, would they be interested?
Hora.
Yeah, which...
I don't know. I will ask them.
Okay, because I didn't know if it was a he or she. That's why I'm saying that person.
He, him, or they, them.
Yeah. Also, a friend of mine just sent me a picture. Says, I got a rare message in game. You know how in the loading screens it gives you the little messages? He sent me a picture. One of them says redacted by the order of the Inquisition.
Nice.
But yeah.
So, Dan, you're also poggers.
All right, well, I appreciate it, Lilin. We got to do this again. Thanks a lot.
Definitely.
All right, I will talk to you later.
All right, talk to you later.
Well, that's going to do it for tonight. But we're not done yet with our work, rejects. We got one more thing tomorrow planned, and I hope you'll all be there for that. So, with that, we're going to call it for the night. I hope you've all had a wonderful night. Not going to raid anyone tonight. I'm kind of tired, and I'm thinking everyone else is. Big thanks to Lilin for that. I hope they had a great time. But with that, thank you for coming to the Forest of Memories. It's been a privilege and my honor to entertain you. I'm Zaruk Windcaller, and remember, the memories we make in life, both good and bad, make us who we are. Don't change them for anything. All right, with that, hope you've all had a good one. I'll see you all tomorrow. You all have a wonderful night. I love you all. Bye-bye.